like that Green Goblin mask. You must say it. It's simple, Spider-Man.
It's true.
Are you started
Okay,
already?
we're live. Yes, we are live. Well, obviously we'll wait until some people come in,
How come
before
I never get notifications when you go live?
because YouTube
neither
hates
do I.
me.
You have 0 people watching right now. You've really fallen off.
Yep.
Yeah.
5
I know that
seconds,
you have
0
one person.
viewers. Bro fell off.
Actually, you have me viewing now. It says one person's watching.
Yeah, it's just
So,
Thomas.
Yep.
I'm your biggest fan.
Come on, let's see those Thomas emotes. Throw them in there. Oh, right. I better remember
guys,
to screen share.
It's finally happening. CHUDCAST featuring Thomas.
Yep,
Thomas
everyone
Guest.
was waiting for this. All those people who purposely don't watch whenever you're on stream, they were waiting for this.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. It's like this is for everyone that's been like, when are we gonna get the next Thomas stream? It's only 200 people in chat. Yeah.
Yeah. Thankfully, I think
I've
I'm
seen
past that point that
I'm seeing a bunch of people that are saying and talking about me in chat right now, and I don't recognize any of them.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of new friends since last time, to put it
Oh,
nicely.
you can't say the other F word, can you?
Yeah.
I mean, I
think
slip
that
up.
too.
I do slip up, but
You shouldn't.
Wait, so
It's
that means
bad.
I can't say that either. Fuck, 'cause that's one of my
No,
favorite
no, you
things to
cannot.
say.
yeah, don't say it.
Real quickly, Kobe, can you just, real quickly, synthetic man, can you tell me what words I can't say? Just that, and just like saying really loud into the mic.
Yeah, give me a second to think about it. I'll get right back to you. I got a list over here. Okay, what? All right, no more
All right, go ahead,
rambling.
you started.
Welcome
Okay,
back to
start.
CHUDCAST, the worst podcast on the internet, and everyone's favorite Mexican is here to join us today, Thomas.
Arriba.
Yeah, he's back from Chile, and he'll tell us about that later, but we'll go over gaming news shit first, I guess. Thomas.
Before we get started, I would like to say that you calling it by country is a disgusting use of the word country. That is not a country. That is a fucking tribe and civilization, or lack thereof.
Is it really worse than Mexico?
Listen, it is disgusting, and I have a lot of great stories. I just know this. If I'm telling you, hey, you should probably wash your hands, they go, no importa, no importa.
Yeah.
We as a society stop functioning when people stop respecting soap, okay?
Okay, well, yeah, you can get into that later, I suppose. So you're just saying Chile is like
one of those
India.
people who doesn't respect soap.
Did you?
I still fucking remember it. I was heading back to. We got back from Walmart, and I washed my hands after coming back from Walmart. And he's like, "What are you washing your hands for?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? We just went to Walmart. Walmart's gross. You have to wash your hands after going to Walmart." And he's like, "What? You're crazy. You wash your hands too much."
Dude,
And it's
you're
like,
just
you,
a fucking
you,
germaphobe.
you
That's the
are one
issue.
of those people.
You're just a fucking germaphobe,
No,
man. Listen, you
you're
gotta grow
dirty,
your microbiome.
you're
That's
fat,
the issue.
You smell. Your brown skin. It taints the air and the walls.
Listen, man, we went over this. You saw it one time. We were like, Thomas, why are you scratching? I'm like, listen, I gotta be like you, man.
Yeah, you have to remove the melanin.
This is already the worst episode yet. All right,
no,
anyway.
Go. Just play this. Minute.
Yeah, shut up,
I want to
Thomas.
be clean.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, so you can see the screen share, right?
Yes.
I'm looking at the. Wait, are you on? Is it on Discord? or
Yes,
is
look
it
on
public?
Discord,
yes,
so
on
you can
Discord.
we can watch the trailer together because I know you haven't seen it. We're gonna watch the GTA 6 trailer too, even though I've already seen it. But whatever.
Oh, they made a second trailer. I had no idea.
Yeah, see now you can see it and give your commentary. Everyone wants to hear what you think, Thomas. Everyone,
All right.
especially me. But let's let's go.
I don't like you.
What you doing up there?
I'm just fixing some leaks.
Seriously, dude, you got some time on your hands. I got some properties with paying tenants.
Oh, that's why you came by?
Just go get me my checks.
See you, Brian. Love you, Jason.
Is this supposed to be Miami, right?
Yep. Like Vice City. I mean, it is Vice City, but the game Vice City.
Right. So when are we gonna start seeing gameplay? That's what I want to know.
It's
gameplay.
maybe a tiny couple seconds of gameplay in this. This is just
I'm here
vibes.
for Lucia Caminos. She's supposed to be getting out.
What's your name?
Jason Duval.
I seen you here before.
You might have.
What, is there lag? What's going on?
Hey,
Yeah, lag.
Hey.
Lag.
Hold on. Encoding overloaded. Do I have too many fucking things?
Well, what I was gonna ask you is.
All right, hold on. We're already back live, so you better relax for a second.
All right.
I don't know what's
Were we
going
not
on
live?
though. How is the encoding overloaded
Apparently not.
when I haven't changed any settings and I'm not doing anything weird? What the fuck?
Well, you said you had a video game open earlier, so maybe it's that.
Why are we having technical difficulties when I've changed no settings? Do I need to restart my fucking computer?
Too much chud in one place.
The brown joins one
Literally,
time.
what's
Yeah,
happening?
ruins everything.
I
Big
don't
surprise.
understand. Yeah, of course it has to be the Thomas episode.
Everyone was asking earlier. They were like, "Hey, why isn't Thomas on there yet?" And here's your answer: why the Lord Himself is stopping. Because I haven't even started talking about my third world country fucking experience.
There's no reason that the
People aren't posting lag anymore.
Oh, there's a DDoS attack. That's what it is.
no, I can see that clearly it's still not right. I don't know why encoding would be overloaded though, because there's nothing on my computer that's running in the background that would be doing that. I guess I could turn the screen share off. I could try that.
Oh yeah, actually, didn't that happen to us the first time you tried screen sharing?
Maybe. Okay. Let's see what happens. Oh fuck, I'm like dropping frames like crazy now. What the fuck? What's going on?
Yeah, I was gonna tell you it's pretty bad.
Okay, did that fix it? I think OBS was fucking it up, or I mean Discord's screen share was fucking it up. It shouldn't be. All right, we stable?
Yeah, people are saying it's fine now.
All right, fuck it.
All right,
You
so
just
it's
pull up
Discord.
the stream on your own. We'll
people-
just sync it. Or I mean the video on your own.
Yeah, so Discord was.
Yeah, Discord was
fucking it up.
fucking up. What the fuck, Discord?
I have to pull it up on my own. All right.
I've literally done it.
Nah, I'll just do it the old school way and be a couple seconds behind. I'm fine.
Yeah, fuck it. This is. I was about to say a bad word. This is not acceptable.
Yeah, it's not
Let's go.
correct.
Start it. Do it.
No, hold on. Wait, do you have it up? Does Thomas have it up?
Oh my God, Kobe!
No, we're
hurry!
just
Yes,
watching it off
fuck.
your stream. Just go.
Oh, you're watching on my stream. I was gonna pull the
We've
health
said
bar
this
back up.
13 times already, Kobe. Just hit fucking play.
You fucking bitches! I wanted to bring the health bar back.
Hands above your heads now.
What's
It's
more
over.
important to
That's
you
what
right
broke
now?
the stream. Why would you bring it back?
the new beginnings.
No, what broke it was Discord.
Unbelievable.
Devin,
Trust me, this
I
place
almost
is just
broke
the
a few
start
times.
for
I'm
us.
not gonna lie. I almost said a few words.
Can't, Thomas. You have to hold it back.
I know. It's just the fact that Kobe's making me mad right now. And
I'm making
my,
you mad because I'm trying to be professional and you're being autistic.
I'm not. You're not being professional is the issue. You're just being fucking. Not,
You're being brown and dumb. Okay, there you go.
What?
Let's
Okay,
just
what can
let's
I
just
say?
put it out
So
there. Let's.
I can just start fucking just ripping it off right now.
Yeah, of course.
You and me, Lou. We got this.
We got
All right. So I assume
What are
you
we
play
supposed to
as a
get
woman.
out of this trailer?
I don't know. We're watching it together and commentating. Why are you not
just gotta say
adding
this.
commentary?
She's fucking
Dude, it's just-
disgusting. Like her face is absolutely horrifying. She reminds me of like when I was younger and we'd go like to all these Latinx parties or Latinx, whatever they say, all these Hispanic parties, and these women would be covered like head to toe in fucking makeup and like overdone like a motherfucker. It's exactly what she looks like.
All those women look like you now, Thomas. How does it make you feel?
Listen, I have pictures. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna show them to you, but right now. But our the circle of life of like every Latina either shows that it's extremely beautiful or turns into me. It still is true in South America.
Yeah, no, I believe you. I've said it before, Thomas. You've reached the platonic ideal of Mexican, and every Mexican approaches that stage. You just got there earlier.
It's like the cycle of a frog, where when you're a tadpole, you either become a frog or you become like a beautiful, not frog, I guess.
I'm pretty sure tadpoles only become frogs.
No, it's like a chrysalis. There we go. Like either become like a moth or a butterfly.
Yeah, they have a choice. It's the same animal. They could become a moth. No, Thomas, it's more like the worm can either stay slender or it becomes fat and bulbous, and all Mexicans reach the fat and bulbous stage at some point.
You have to be careful, Devin. You cannot say that.
Thomas, that's
You can't just start like we can say like Thomas. You can't just start saying whatchamacallit.
Look,
you
just can't say bad words. Those are the only rules.
I just have to say this. That was a fucking waste of time. People are losing their shit over that. They're like, oh my god, GTA 6. We just watched a fucking cutscene. That's all we did.
Yeah, people love cutscenes. What do you mean? Not me, but somebody.
When was the original release date before they delayed it?
This year,
May.
But they didn't give it. No, they didn't give it a actual release date. I don't think. But yes, it was supposed to come out this year.
Did you actually enjoy GTA 5?
Yeah, kinda. But I mean, I'm the guy who wasted 500 hours on GTA Online, so take it with a grain of salt.
I forgot that.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah, because when we were looking for a fucking a game to play, I was like GTA 5, and you're like, no, I can't do it. I waste my shekels too much. You know, and so
that's exactly what happened, Thomas.
Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds like not a completely deranged retard interpretation of what happened, but sure.
Why are you being mean to me? This is my first time ever on this podcast, and I've only been.
Thomas, you shouldn't have been let back into the fucking country.
You guys took over the fucking podcast. We're not even talking about anything.
So that's a funny thing, actually. Oh, you know, it's gaming news. It's not. Thomas talks about why he hates a foreign country. So let's continue on with the gaming news.
Yeah, what's the next news?
Yes, next news. Doom the Dark Ages is about to come out. We don't have to watch this trailer because I feel like watching the trailer is a waste of time. I'll just mute it and play it in the background. Thomas, what do you think of Doom? How about you tell the class?
So I really, really was excited for Doom 2016. So the current computer that I have right now, I actually looked at the recommended settings for Doom 2016, and then I got all those things in a pre-made computer. I'm not smart enough to make my own computer. Devin can tell you, just living with me for 3 years, that the fucking dumbest things are impossible for me. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm not gonna like ruin my life by trying to build a PC. So I really enjoyed Doom 2016. I played it a lot. I had a lot of fun with it. Then fucking Doom 2, the fucking Electric Boogaloo, hated that game. Hated that game so fucking much. Dude.
Eternal.
Yeah, Doom Eternal like turned me off. Like I only got I think I played 6 hours of it, and it was fucking boring as shit. And then I feel like the combat did a complete 180 as well.
I'm surprised you would say boring. I can't say I've ever heard boring, but yeah.
I didn't enjoy it. It's also been years since I played it.
I said that too. I said that game was boring.
I just hated the gameplay loop so much. I really did.
That's probably what it was. Honestly, It's been years since I played it, but and so I'm kind of just turned off from Doom now because now it feels like every fucking edgy piece of shit is like, oh, dude, let's go kill demons in hell. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's not even edgy though. It's Reddit. That's the worst part.
Yeah, dude, I'm so removed from it. Like, I'm pretty sure if I was still on the video game side of the internet, I would be even worse than that. So yeah, that's my opinions of Doom.
But there's a new one, Thomas. How do you feel about the new one?
I know nothing about it. Everything I'm seeing right now is for the first time.
Well, hey, there is something we can listen to together. I actually already reacted to this on my stream, but you want to hear it out of gmanlives' mouth what he thinks. I skipped to the critique part of his video that's only a couple minutes long. So let's listen to this together. What is G-Man, our favorite reviewer, everyone here, for sure.
Who the fuck is Gmanlives?
You don't know anything. A fucking, you know what? A white man speaking right now. Listen.
And I just found that by the end of things, the Dark Ages
how long
was
has the
really
stream been?
starting
It only took like fucking 3 minutes or whatever for to start pulling up the rates. I mean, like,
Dude, this is a nightmare trying to listen to the stream video while talking to you guys at the same time.
Yeah, well, can we be quiet for 2 minutes? Only 2.
Okay, fine.
Please.
Okay, fine.
yeah,
Try
this
to
is
say
what we
that
this
it's
is what we
back.
do. That's what people
What the
love.
fuck?
You fucking stop! What did I just tell you? What did I just say?
bad, but yeah, it is different. And I just found that by the end of things, the Dark Ages was really starting to wear out its welcome, where I just found myself waiting for the whole thing to wrap up. I don't think it's really helping either that they essentially recycle the final boss 5 times. I mean, the first time you fight this guy, he's got 3 phases, and then after that, you fight him again for another 2. All of which is just a bit of a parry fest where your right mouse button's gonna get worn down. Some of the arenas in the late game are also just absolutely miserable to get through. Just a lot of really lame encounters where they think that throwing all of the toughest demons at you at once, in no real order, somehow constitutes a fun challenge. Sadly too, I did find the music to be a bit of a non-event in this, and half the time I didn't even notice it was going on in the background. I mean, it does make sense though, considering the music in Doom Eternal was basically Mick Gordon's Master of Puppets.
Oh yeah, this is he plays like one of the more boring themes here. Like it's supposed to be, oh, this is awesome. His editor sucks.
Which
I'll just
really
say
is the main problem that the Dark Ages has overall. A lot of which isn't even really this game's fault. More the fact that this thing is a follow-up to motherfucking
Shut the fuck
Doom
up, Thomas.
Eternal. And I mean, you've really got to remember just how much of a big deal Doom Eternal was. I mean, not only was it a huge deal for the Doom series, but also just first-person shooters in general. It really pioneered this whole new subgenre of micromanaging your ammo, health and armor, which is something that really hadn't been done before. And after it came out, we got this whole slew of other quality titles trying to follow suit. So naturally, anything that follows something like this has some big shoes to fill, and realistically isn't going to be able to. It's like having to follow The Godfather Part 2, Terminator 2, Aliens, or Sister Act 2. Also, just consider the timing, how it came out during the height of the pandemic, where the outside world absolutely sucked, and then you got this gorgeous, fast-paced power fantasy that comes along, and brilliantly lets us all indulge in some much-needed escapism. At the end of the day, though, realistically, I think I just might have Doom fatigue.
Alright, we can stop there. So,
Yeah, okay, we get it. The game's shit.
yeah, basically, it's too slow, it's too easy, too much parrying. The gunplay balance is terrible, like some guns are just better than other ones, objectively. And then, plus the shit he just said there. So, this is G-Man, who shields Starfield, by the way. A reminder, shields Starfield, says this is not that good.
Yeah, so it's got to be really bad.
Yeah. So,
All right, Thomas, what are your thoughts?
Why do we care what this guy has to say? I start there. Like, is it just like a person that we're creating opposition from, or
well,
and only that
he
just got
doesn't
the
like
game
me.
early.
He hates me. So I just thought
he
it was
hates you?
funny. Yeah, he doesn't like
start
me.
watching him then, dude, because I don't like you either. I feel like him and I are friends.
Yeah, well, you know.
But you know, honestly, it just sounds like the normal, just common day criticism of it's not even fun to play games anymore, man. It's just fucking tasks.
Well, to
You
be
know?
fair, Thomas, you've never played a good game in your life, so, you know.
No. Listen, man, we played that fucking Wolfenstein game or whatever the fuck, and that was great.
Well,
we
you
just played
hated
the same
that.
Fucking, I think you have to be fucking brain dead to enjoy anything like that. Honestly, it was the best fun I ever had.
Thomas,
Yeah.
did you like Resident Evil 5?
It was all right. I mean, I just don't think I'm a Resident Evil person. I'm just
Thomas,
starting
what's your
there.
favorite game? Just throw it out there right now. If you say Madden, I'm calling ice on you.
Pajama Sam, probably.
Yeah, Sam, that's a good one.
If I'm being honest, though, I mean, is it boy liking esque to say TF2? Because I really enjoyed.
That's
TF2.
the best game ever made, so I don't know why.
All right, let's go, boys. Let's go.
Yeah, okay, we're good.
If not that, then Ocarina of Time. I really enjoyed Ocarina of Time.
Well, you know, that's a way worse thing to say, but you said TF2 first, so we're good.
Okay, I know.
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna say
You
a
might as well say the
PS2
third
era
one
game.
now. Top 3 is normally what we do, so you might as well do a third one.
Top 3. All right. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get fucking roasted on it. So no, I'm good. Because I'm like Kobe.
No,
I know
say
when
it
to stop
anyway.
talking.
No, don't be a bitch.
No,
you have
don't
to
be
say
gay.
it.
No balls. Oh, if we're reading no balls, then I'm gonna be real with it. Fucking Doom Eternal, my fucking favorite.
No,
Everything
you
I said
lied.
was a lie.
Fuck. Answer the question. I'm calling ice.
Just say Madden. Just say Madden. No one has any
No, it's
respect
not.
for you anyway.
It was Uncharted 2. I really enjoyed it. Uncharted
okay.
2 a lot.
All right, that's better than
That might be
Madden.
worse. You should have said Madden. Madden's my third favorite game.
I'll never forget. Devin, do you remember our mutual friend that lost his mind because I played Madden too much. He's like, Thomas, why the fuck are you playing Madden? Because this is also the same friend that started crying because Devin and I were playing Yu-Gi-Oh too much.
Yes.
Because instead of playing a CS:GO,
Yeah, I would play Yu-Gi-Oh with Thomas while playing CS:GO, and everyone got mad at me.
and we would like,
Yu-Gi-Oh
I
was
would
more
intentionally-
important.
True.
Well, I would intentionally kill myself in the lobby. I would just like start running into people like, all right, cool, it's my turn now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what would happen when it wasn't your turn because it's fucking Yu-Gi-Oh, which takes an hour. You'd actually play the game, but the second it was your turn, it's just like, okay, kill 2 of my teammates, and then commit suicide. Okay, back to my turn.
Exactly. Because this has become a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh podcast real quickly. Because
Thomas,
Devin
you
and I
need to
would.
play Master Duel so you can hate the Japanese just
Oh,
as much
dude,
as I
there's
do.
no way Thomas would be able to handle Master Duel. There's no way.
No, you tried to get me to play Yu-Gi-Oh. What was it 3 years ago? At this point, I'm like, dude, there's just too much fucking reading. I can't do it.
Yep.
Yeah, well,
Yep.
yeah. It's true.
You have to remember, due to the complexion of my due to the amount of melanin that I have, there's a certain amount of education and like mental gymnastics that I can only do so much.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh players don't read anyway, so I don't think it'd be that big of a deal. But whatever, we can move on. What's
People
the
are
news
mentioning
today?
the question because you mentioned balls, but we'll save it for later. That'll be for later.
Oh, speaking of, honorable mention number 4 is going to be a Super Smash Ultimate.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
dude, that's probably our most played game. I mean, well, other than TF2.
Yeah. God, I miss when that was a good game.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Okay, so me and
All right,
Devin
so-
forgot to mention this last week, but I wanted to talk about it. But there is a Souls-like that takes place in India. And so I haven't seen this. I know we have a bad track record with listening to trailers so far, but
The fucking wait, what's the name of it? The Age of Bharat? What the fuck?
yeah, Bharat, you know.
Bharat. Blech.
Yeah, so India, man.
right.
India's making a Souls-like. Are you not excited?
Is it in India or India is making it?
I'm assuming both. I honestly don't know if it's an Indian studio.
Is there poo-poo in the streets?
That's what I was about to say, like dark, fucking dark poo and blue.
And glittering cities.
This is the cleanest Indian street I've ever seen.
But where
Give it
heroes
time.
rule, villains will attack. Where wealth is plentiful, plunderers will pillage.
That's gonna be Thomas. I mean, too white to be Thomas,
The
but
time has come to fight these invaders. The time has come to fight these monsters. The time
dude,
has
India's
come
fucking
to
epic,
fight
dude. They've
the
swayed me.
kings. The time has come
Dude,
to
they're like
fight
so
those
cultural.
who oppress.
Where's the poop boss? Great mighty poo. That's what they need.
No, they don't fight poo. They eat poo. The boss would be like a toilet, a giant porta potty.
True. Good point.
To join the army of heroes.
Cinematic fantasy. So, is this gonna be their Wukong? Is that what we're going for?
They're gonna
here?
try. I don't think it will be, but they'll try.
They're going to try their best to like raise their GDP by exporting this. Is going to be the issue.
All right, this
Where are
already
the
looks
monkeys? That's what I
bad.
want to know.
Even
And
like
where's,
the
elephant
fives.
people?
You should have played Black Myth Wukong if you wanted monkeys, Thomas.
Yeah,
I think I can speak for the class when I say we all don't want monkeys.
Thomas, what would you do if someone blacked your Wukong?
Yeah, that combat looks fucking terrible. Even what little they've showed.
Honestly, if someone said that to me, I'd say that was a myth, and then I'd want to commit self.
Oh my god, co-op multiplayer.
Ooh, I
There's
love-
the fucking elephant that I've been waiting for.
Oh, Thomas is like way behind.
The weak.
I'm
We're both
watching
way
on the fucking
behind.
street.
That's how. Yeah.
Oh, is the delay that fucking long?
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know.
yeah,
It's fucking 13 hours, man.
Yeah. It's.
I'm still
it's
watching the
real long.
GTA fucking trailer. I can't get over the fucking walking animation, dude. It looks like a fucking PS2 game. I feel like it's like Tack in the Power Juju level bad.
Hey, don't you fucking dare diss Tack in the Power Juju. It's the greatest game ever made.
No,
I was
Devin
talking about
knows.
the TV show.
Well, yeah. It's so weird that there was a TV show that many years later. Very
It
strange.
just takes that long to make a show.
Yeah.
Dude, trust me, I'm a fan of Invincible. It takes 13 years just to fucking have a season come out.
I feel like the Invincible's been coming out pretty fast.
No, it's been like 2 years.
Huh.
Yeah,
I don't watch that show because the main character's a cuck.
Yep, true.
That is very true, dude. I think that fucking main character is hated by the fucking storyboard people. What do we call it? The creator.
Like Spider-Man.
Like Spider-Man.
Okay, so as for news, rumor, Arc System Works leak confirms Nintendo Switch 2 cartridge theory. So,
Kobe, I don't mean to cut you off, but I would like to know your actual opinion of that game.
of the Indian game, it looks like trash. The combat looked very cheap and unpolished. I'm sure it'll be bad.
So,
Devin, out of curiosity, like, what makes a good Souls game? Because, like, as everyone that knows,
dude,
I'm not a big Souls-
I'll give you step number 1. Don't make a Souls game. I'm tired of them. They suck.
Yep.
And that's all you need to know.
Because like 3 is your favorite, right? Or 2?
No, 1. 2 used to be
no,
my
Demon
favorite.
Souls,
That's probably
yeah.
what you remember.
Yeah.
1 is
I don't
definitely
know,
the
man.
best one. I was taking way too many drugs. I don't know why I thought 2 was the best one.
You got psyoped by V.
I got psyoped by myself. I didn't even use 4chan at the time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm still trying to play through 1, dude. I stopped playing it fucking like last year.
Okay, you're
actually.
not
Honestly,
really
you
trying,
weren't built
though.
for those games. You think Super Mario is too hard for you.
Okay, you know what? Okay, I didn't know we were derailing this, but for everyone that doesn't know, there's this fucking meme going around that I'm bad at video games, and we have fucking video evidence that I'm not that bad.
You're right. You
It's
picked up a
certain
bucket.
things.
You hit the
Oh,
fucking guy with the bucket. Yeah, you're real good.
I was drunk. I don't think stream understands. So I'm sober right now.
No,
because
you were
I cannot
completely
trust myself.
sober. You were completely sober when you game overed on the first level of New Super Mario World, or whatever the
but
Wii U
listen,
Mario was.
Dude,
I've never
that's
even seen
fucking,
anyone die on that level before.
That was
let
a
alone
bit,
game
okay?
over.
That was a fucking bit. That was a bit.
No, it wasn't. Because
It
I
was
wasn't
strictly
watching
a
you.
bit.
I was only looking over every once in a while.
Oh yeah,
strictly
people
a bit
remind me
between me,
when we
myself, and
played
I.
Far Cry 5, you died at the fucking gliding section like 30 fucking times. I showed Devin that.
I don't understand that. I didn't understand that because remember, my fucking keyboard and my mouse and my fucking controller were just fucking up like crazy. Remember,
Yeah. It's always the
in your
controller.
hands and
It's
your
always the
brain.
keyboard.
Yeah.
Listen,
little brother was
I have
playing.
Parkinson's whenever I got a fucking clutch. You know what I mean, man?
Yeah, it's because you're retarded.
You can't say that. Can't say that.
Yeah, you can. In the
Also,
body
you-
and the mind.
Anyway,
you guys have
eh,
to remember this also. Like this is all pre-recorded, so
yeah,
prior
true.
to that, Kobe and I are like, we'll make a good stream. It's like, I don't know, man. What if you sucked at it? I'm like, all right, Kobe, I'll do it, but the people are gonna make fun of me. He's like, nah,
Wait,
trust me,
what
dude,
about
it's
that?
cool."
What's the fucking stupid? What's the game? Echo Point Nova, where I was losing my fucking mind because you couldn't move
No,
from one
I
place
was,
to another.
I was exhausted. I was fucking exhausted. That was during Harvest. I will defend myself on that. I was not fucking there.
Thomas, you harvest. Got him.
Wiener? You harvest wiener? Yeah.
I couldn't think of it.
Listen, what I do between the hours of 7 p.m. and 7 a.m. are strictly between me, okay? So whatever I harvest or don't harvest, you know the saying, you reap what you sow? Listen, dog, I've been doing a lot of reaping, and when that sowing starts kicking in, that's between me and God, okay?
Like you reap penis, you sow penis, you are a penis. Your skin is brown, which is gross and I don't like.
I feel like
I don't like it either. I mean, like, let's be real, Devin. If you could scrub, like, if you could like purposely scrub me, and like once you're done scrubbing me, I'd be clean. Would you do it?
What? What do you mean? What does that mean?
Just in general, because we talked earlier about like soap being like the pillar of society. Let's assume that
Wait, you're saying just like it would make you white? Is that what you're saying?
yeah, we're gonna boil
Yeah,
him
that's-
like Sam Hyde boiled Indians. That's what we're gonna do.
Hold on a second. What?
Yeah,
I don't know about this.
I mean,
What
it,
does that mean?
it didn't work, but yeah, you guys didn't see the Sam Hyde video where he talked about boiling Indians to make them white. Doesn't work.
The only thing I know about Sam Hyde is that he did a fucking TEDx talk that was funny the first time I watched it, and then it's just fucking cringe afterwards.
We're not supposed to watch it more than once.
Okay,
it's not
can we
been
move
spoiled.
on?
News, by the way.
Yeah.
what-
So
What's
anyway,
happening?
Arc System Works got hacked, and they found out that Nintendo only allows developers to go for 64 gigabyte cartridges. So instead, devs are going with the game key system where they don't actually have the game on the cartridge because they don't want to pay for 64 gigabyte cartridges. That's what the news is. Right.
Okay.
So with the Switch, devs could go for an 8 gigabyte or a 16 gigabyte, but now they're only allowed to do 64 gigabytes. They're cheaping out and just going for the game key, empty cartridges.
That's fine.
Okay.
I don't know why people care.
All right, last piece of news. Developers are mad at Xbox because Xbox is putting all their exclusives on PlayStation. That's
Ooh, scary.
That's pretty much it. I'll be honest.
Okay.
Like, there's nothing else to this. That's the only news.
It's the final stage of capitalism, right? Where everything becomes one massive monopoly.
Thomas, are you an ex-cuck or a play cuck? What console are you buying, Thomas?
I'm a PC, so I guess I'm like Kobe. I'm a pedophile cuck, I guess.
Yeah.
Is that-
Is that what PC stands for?
Yes. Yeah.
when they say PC Master Race, that's exactly what they mean.
Yep. I believe you.
Jesus, come on. All right, hold on.
Jesus, come on, Thomas, you're having fun? What, are you going to start crying now? Is that
Yes,
what's going to happen?
I'm
Devin and I are,
already
laughing,
crying.
having fun.
I'm crying right now.
You've got to remember, Kobe, before anything else, when Devin and I are around, there's only two things that can happen: blatant racism and destruction.
Yes, that's true.
And one of them can't happen.
When me and Thomas are together, I lose half my brain cells, and Thomas gains half of his. So we end up in the same place.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Hold on. There's a super chat that I need to read right now that came across my desk, and this is more important than anything either of you have to say. Ricardo Cumsox, thanks for the $5. I know you said Thomas was bad at games, but how come when you played Lethal Company together, he literally had to rescue both of you every time? Fucking say
true.
It louder.
Just making shit up. I don't even think you watched it.
No, listen, man.
All I remember is Thomas trying to make the jump and then falling in the pit about 900 times.
I remember killing Nick, and that was hilarious.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, I just left him. I shut the door on him. Yeah.
All I remember is when we installed mods, we found that there's a talkback feature, and oh fuck, we have to start a new fucking save file because we cannot have the save file.
Oh yeah. They didn't want our recorded voice lines of the slurs and stuff.
There's no slurs that were said. It's just that Kobe would be breaking character too much, so it would be Kobe saying "Oh, I can't wait for Kamala to win" or whatever and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. It's definitely not saying the N-word or anything. It's that.
Why do you like to? Why do you
like to lie and say
that
you voted Democrat?
Yeah.
Hey, you're a big Kamala
Thomas
head.
did say that. Thomas said that. I never said that.
No. Listen, you guys want to know why I haven't been on chat?
Thomas ate Kamala's pussy. I heard that.
Yeah, true. Thomas is into older women, so it wouldn't surprise me. Thomas Hagmax is.
It's like that fucking South Park.
That's why they let you
where
back
Kenny
in,
went inside
Thomas.
the vagina and just let. What's that?
That's the only reason they let you back into the country, so you can go back to work. On
No, that's
Kamala.
exactly what the fuck happened. So can I start talking about Chile or what's happening now?
Yeah. You can talk about Chile. I'm just playing random footage in the background now. Go ahead.
I know, it's making me irate. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh really? You don't like breakers? I fought a pre-made here and I won. I beat the pre-made. They can suck my cock.
You know what? Yeah, Kobe, share with the class. Why are you specifically choosing this one? Why is it fun to watch?
Everyone loves breakers. What are you talking about? It's the best game.
No, but you have a billion gigabytes of fucking breakers footage. Why did you pick this specific footage?
This is my latest footage. That's it. What do you mean latest special interest? I've been playing this a year and a half. Ask chat.
Yeah, at some point the autism should wear off, right? That's how it works. They lose interest in it, and it's that's now no longer I like lizards. Now I like fucking dinosaurs.
My autism will never wear off. And you're right, that is ADHD. That's the difference between autism and ADHD. Is autism, they're obsessed with dinosaurs their whole life. ADHD is I'm obsessed with dinosaurs, now I'm obsessed with trains, now I'm obsessed with, whatever gay ass shit.
Man.
You just cycle 6 months.
Autism is whatever you currently are, and instead of trains, it's trans people because you can't get enough of it.
Okay.
Trains.
Don't let Dead Domain know that. He might think he has a chance.
Is there any more news, or is it time?
That was it. There's no news. There's legitimately
Thomas, it's
no.
chili time.
Yeah, talk about chili.
Hold on a second.
Okay, why did you kill all of those prostitutes, Thomas?
I gotta gripe with this whole Dead Domain thing because not enough time has passed. I was not named at all. They're like, here's his friend. And for you guys that don't know, I lie constantly, especially on stream. And so I made up that fucking hypothetical thing. And they're like, I either choose to believe the brown man or I'm wrong. So I'm going to believe the brown man. You guys all know I'm fucking lying. But anyway, Chile. Let's get started, shall we? So for all you guys that don't know, I work in the wine industry. I'm an assistant winemaker. And I had a chance to go work in South America. Originally, I did not want to go to South America. I wanted to go work in New Zealand. Yeah. It's funny that you say that because I had quite a few people that asked me, and like, I say quite a few people. These are like friends of my mother. They're like, "Is he gonna be able to get back? Like, is he okay? Like, will they send him like somewhere else?" And I'm like, "Dude, I can't speak another fucking language, right?" So they're gonna be like, "Oh, is this one good or not?" So once they hear me start talking, because I had a few people that were like, "I don't even know. It doesn't matter." Anyway, so I knew this place was gonna be fucked. Once we start talking about my flight, okay? So my entire flight plan got changed. Instead of leaving on Friday, I had to leave on Saturday. What fucked is that I had a 10-hour layover in fucking Dallas-Fort Worth Airport, and I was exhausted.
All right, dude, I forgot. I'm sorry, Thomas. I forgot how much I hate you telling
Yeah, can you
stories.
just like skip the shit that matters? What are you even talking about? I already don't care what's happening.
Why do you have sex with any Chilean bitches? You gay
we'll go to the greatest hits then. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. I was spitting yarn over here. I was like telling when like people gave a shit what I had to say.
How much cum did you eat, and why did it taste good? Go.
Okay, so my biggest issue is that there's this chemical that's called caustic soda. It's a very, very, very basic solution that you use to clean, right? Whenever you use a base, you want to use an acid to neutralize it and get the fuck off, because if it would fucking destroy your insides if you even fucking drank it or touched it or whatever. So whenever we use caustic soda, which you never fucking use caustic soda, but if we have to, we rinse it off with citric acid mixed with sulfur, right?
Okay.
And I was like, all right, guys, so where's the citric acid? Because there's a fuck ton of caustic soda all over all this like stainless steel. And in fucking broken English. No, it wasn't even that. It was through translator, because remember, no one speaks a goddamn word of English. They're like, oh, just use water. I'm like, excuse me? They're like, yeah, just rinse it off with water. It's okay. I'm like, I recognize that water is technically more acidic than caustic soda, but also that's not fucking cool at all. And they're like, no, it's cool. It's fine. Like, it's fine. It just rinse it off with water. These people use water to fucking clean everything. Everything. So, like, if there's grapes and shit, and you're like, oh, man, this is disgusting, it smells bad, they're like, oh, just rinse it off with water, it's fine. I'm like, you guys have chemicals that are good for cleaning. We can use this stuff, no problem. They're like, no, it's fine, just use water. And it's cold water, mind you, because fucking hot water is illegal in that fucking country, right?
Wait,
like,
what?
Yeah, dude, everything is cold water, unless all the taps are cold water. Everything in the fucking lab was cold water. If you wanted hot water, you had to fucking get a tea kettle.
Wait, like do you take cold showers?
You know, they were like, hey, we'll be nice to you. You can have a hot shower. We'll give you a propane container, but it'll run out like every 3 weeks, and it'll take fucking 4 years for them to refill it.
So, did you do that?
My first 2 weeks there, I took cold showers, and it pissed me the fuck off. And my roommate's like, oh, it's fine. We don't take showers that often. And I was like, oh, that's funny. Ha ha ha. But like, no, they fucking.
Yeah, they don't shower.
I saw 2 weeks where these people did not shower, and we were working for 12 to 16 hours a goddamn day. There was a lot of sweat, and they're just sitting in it. They're fucking festering in it. They're simmering in their disgusting smell, right? So,
Thomas, you should stop talking about that. You're getting Noel hard.
Whoa! You're not supposed to talk about that. What are you talking about? We love him here.
Talk about the Argentinian.
We're huge fans. Huge fans.
No, we'll start there.
He's a fan. No, we can't talk about him. I'm not supposed to.
Okay. So I will start with this. Okay, before I get to the Argentinians. So the reason, what made me the most pissed off for anything, is that I had an interview with the winemaker there, and he's like, "Oh, Thomas, how are you today?" And he had his fucking English teacher on there while we were talking. He's like, "Oh, my maestro is here to help me with it." I'm like, oh, this should have been a red flag. I'm like, oh, fucking guy doesn't speak that good English. Good on him, right? And I was like, hey, am I going to work with you? Because you're the winemaker. And that I'd assume we'd be working side by side. He's like, yes, we will be working together. And I'm like, all right, cool. So, you know English? Does anyone else know English? He's like, Not really. No, no one does not speak English. So when I finally get to that fucking winery, the guy, we'll call him Pedro, the winemaker. I'll just refer to him as the winemaker. Give me 1 second, I have to burp. Fucking the winemaker is like, all right,
dude, I'm gonna be honest,
dude, I'm so lost in the
word
story.
you
Do you
said
have
in, like,
anything
5
in?
minutes.
You just gotta be cool stories or something. I mean, like you gotta.
Okay, fine. Basically, the winemaker lied to me. I never worked with him. So the guy I was supposed to be working, the only person who fucking spoke English, I never saw him. I saw him like 3 or 4 times. So the guy that I was working with didn't speak a goddamn lick of English. And I'm like, hey, it would have been cool to know this. That way I could say, hey, I'm not fucking going to this goddamn country where no one speaks my goddamn language.
Yeah, that sucks. Anyway, why didn't you have sex with
Yeah,
Chilean bitches?
where are the Chilean bitches? Talk about them.
The Argentinians. Okay, let's start there. So
Okay.
I lived with a Chilean and an Argentinian, and we went to the grocery store, and fucking we were dividing everything by 3. And so I took care of certain stuff, the Chilean took care of certain stuff, and then the Argentinian took care of certain stuff. And so we're checking out, right? And I'm like, hey, did you pay for the meat and the bread? He's like, oh yeah, no problem. No, it's tranquilo. It's no problem, my friend. No problem, my friend. And I'm like, oh, all right. Well, I don't see a receipt, but whatever. We'll go through there. And so we walk out of there, and I'm like, hey, did you pay for that? He's like, we do it the Argentinian way. You don't pay for bread. You don't pay for meat.
What?
They are essential. It's essentials, and you don't pay for essentials. I go, buddy, what the fuck is your problem? And here's the thing.
What you're saying is we need more of those people in our country, is what you're
True.
saying.
Yeah, send them here. They're nice. They're good.
You know in Ross, like, when you have the loss prevention people where it's like people dressed in black and they're just like standing there making sure you don't steal shit? That's in every fucking grocery store in Chile. And they're not just wearing black, they're wearing fucking Kevlar vests. Like, they're making sure you don't steal shit. So I'm walking past this guy and he's like staring at us, and I'm like, fucking, I don't know, man. I got a receipt. I don't know what the fuck your problem is. And I'm like, hey, do me a favor. Never fucking do that again. Because I don't want to be arrested in a fucking foreign country that I don't speak the language in. I'm going to get fucking deported. And I'm here just to learn, right? Yeah. And I later find out this guy's a fucking kleptomaniac. Like, first of all, this guy smokes like a fucking chimney. He went through a pack or 2 packs of cigarettes a fucking day, and if he ran out of cigarettes, he'd turn to a fucking 3-year-old where he'd start complaining and whining. He's like, I don't have my cigarettes, I can't fucking function. Which, if any of you guys are smoking, fucking stop it right now. I'm speaking to the chat.
The point is, this
I don't think Carl's gonna like that.
Yeah, but this Argentinian guy, right? So Argentina's where the Nazis escaped to, you know. So everything you've told me about Argentinians and how they're the Mexicans for Chile, you know, it's just made me realize that Germans also aren't white. So we need to like check them off the list because they're clearly not white. Their genes has not saved Argentina. In fact, it might have made it worse.
So Chile is technically America and South America because the pickers were from Venezuela, Colombia, and Argentina, and they're like, "Oh, we can't wait to win money here." And I'm like, "You guys are fucking sad. That sucks."
Yep. Good time.
So another thing as well that I got
going to town. Did you meet the cartels? Were you raped?
Dude, I stayed on that fucking winery 98% of the time. I barely went outside. I hated going grocery shopping because all the fucking aisles are super fucking small too. They're maybe like 2 feet wide, and everyone's fucking shoulder to shoulder. And they're just like, "Oh, it's cool, it's normal." I'm like, "No, it's not normal. What the fuck are you talking about? I've got a fucking child that's breathing in my ear right now because the fucking." Also, I only saw like families with toddlers and fucking like babies. I never saw a child above the age of 7. Like, I never saw whenever there was families, I'm just like, why the fuck is everyone such fucking small?
I guess
was everyone shorter than you? Because you're
that?
like the world's tallest Mexican. Was everyone shorter than you?
Majority of them were shorter than me. It was only like the mountain people that were taller than me. But like, that's another thing. So when working in a winery, I wear fishing shirts a lot. They're just quick dry, right? And the pants that I wear are like water resistant. These people, you thought I fucking put a rabbit out of my ass. Because they're like, "Oh my God, Thomas, why are you wet?" I'm like, "Oh, it's fine. My clothes will dry." Like, "Yes, they will dry, but it'll take forever." I'm like, "No, they'll dry in like 3 minutes. It's fine." And they were like, "Oh, why are you getting so wet for no reason?" And I'm like, "Oh, just wait 2 minutes and look what happens." And then the fucking as soon as I show them, like, "Hey, look, my clothes are dry. It's quick dry." They're like, "Oh my God, how did you do that, Thomas? Thomas, how do you do that? We need clothes like that. Like, how did you do that? I'm like, what do you mean, how did I do that? I fucking wore the clothes. Did you think I said a prayer?
No,
And I
I,
was like, dear God, please let me not be wet anymore.
I'm assuming they're wearing like what, like cotton? So
Just
their
cotton,
clothes
just
don't
cotton and
dry?
jeans.
No, were you wearing like the synthetic shit, and they're wearing like natural furs or something? That's all I only get.
I was
why
wearing
they
fishing
made our
shirts. That's
clothes
fucking
dry.
polyester, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, you have like polyester, and they have like real cotton clothing.
Probably.
Which doesn't dry.
And that, like, my
material.
boots too. They're like, oh man, your boots, like, are your feet not soaking wet? I'm like, no, I'm wearing leather like work boots. They're like, oh man, so what brand is it? I'm like, oh, it's Brunt. They're like, what is that? That's not fucking like Extreme Adventure or like Lugs or whatever fucking like knockoff shit that you find in America. that's their best fucking brand. It's like, you mean to tell me that's not Tactical X Tactical fucking boots? Those are the best ones. I'm like, oh my god.
Wait, oh yeah, I know this is unrelated. And Thomas, don't say the name. But have you seen Kanye's new song?
Oh yeah, you would love
Actually,
this shit.
I have not actually.
Oh, dude,
Okay,
you
well,
have to see it then.
yeah, you
oh
have to-
my
you have
god,
to
it's
look that
so
up
good. You'd
sometime.
love it.
Yeah, not now, but later.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing something right now in chat. Tom is trying to beat the wetback allegations. That's another thing. These people, they love taking naps in the middle of the day. Like, they would get cranky as fucking shit. I remember, basically, you either get 1 or 2 hours for lunch, right? 1 or 2 hours. I'll just stop right there. 1 or 2 hours for lunch. The person that was going to cook the lunch, they got an extra hour to cook, and then we got an hour to eat and quote unquote sleep. And there was one day where we were working and we just didn't have time to take a lot of lunch. So I was like, all right, here's an hour. And the fucking Argentine, the guy that I was with, mind you, he's 40 years old and he's fucking throwing a fucking temper tantrum. He's like, I can't believe it. We only have an hour to fucking to eat, and we can't sleep. We can't. There's not enough time. I'm like, hey, while you're bitching and moaning, like, I'm gonna start boiling some pasta. He's like, but wait, look, we don't have enough time to cook anything. We don't have time. And I'm like, hey, while you're doing all this, I'm gonna start cooking because you're being fucking gay.
Yeah.
And he's just crying nonstop. I'm like, dude, it's okay. You can just go a day without taking a midday fucking nap.
I thought everyone said brown people are great workers. I feel like you're kind of
No, we
dispelling
just
that
need
myth.
more in the country. I'm
True.
thinking,
Yeah.
At a certain like
Just import-
concentration, they'll become good workers.
Yeah, more
And that's
millions.
another thing too. Like, the hours are dumb as shit. So we would start working at 9 o'clock, and we would stop working around either 11 to like 1 a.m. And the reason is because we wouldn't get grapes until 11 o'clock. So I'm used to starting work at fucking 5. The pickers get there at 4, and the latest we'll get grapes is maybe 6:30 or 7 o'clock.
You're a picker, Thomas.
I used to pick. I don't pick anymore because I have a college educated dad.
You
But
can't escape the picker allegations.
Yeah, that sounds like something else.
Picking grapes,
But
you know, it's a good job.
if anything happened, if we got grapes past 7 o'clock, that means somebody fucked up, and it's a waste of fucking time because that means we like anyway. So we would get grapes at fucking 11 o'clock, and we would start the first press cycle at like 1, and it's like, all right, guys, we have to do second press cycle, and the presses take for fucking like 3 hours, which is dumb as shit. So it's like, all right, guys, let's start a press cycle at 9 o'clock. I'm like, hey, what if we didn't do that? What if we waited till tomorrow? We got started at 7 o'clock. That way we can get like a good night's sleep, and we don't have to fucking do it. Like, this is stupid. They're like, that is impossible. We cannot do that. We must start at 9 o'clock. I'm like, fucking, all right, whatever. I guess I'm stupid. My bad. And I asked the winemaker, I was like, hey, why the fuck are the pickers starting at 9 o'clock? They get the rest of the day off once they're done. If they start at 5 o'clock, that'd be amazing. That way we can get our press cycle started before 9 o'clock, and we everybody's happy. They're like, yes, that is impossible. They do not want to do that. I'm like, well, then fucking tell them that either they do that or they're fucking fired. He's like, yes, no, we cannot do that because they do not want to work that late. And I was like, well, fucking either tell them to start working, or they can start late at night. They can start at 11 p.m. and they can work until fucking 1 a.m. That way they have the entire day free. All they have to do is just work for 4 or 5 hours, and that's it. They're like, yes, no, they do not like that. And I'm like, they're a bunch of bitches then. Dude, fire those fucking assholes. Get people that will actually work. He's like, yes, but no one wants to do the work. I'm like, how much are you paying these assholes? And then he told me some sort of like stupid number in pesos. I'm like, I don't know, change the amount you pay them. I don't know. He's like, yes, no, we cannot do that.
Well, I mean, that's the real answer, though, is they probably get paid fucking nothing. So
Yeah, so fucking raise it by fucking $2 because listen, man,
they can't. They don't have $2.
They can't
$1
do that. He just told you they can't do that.
In Chilean, $1 in Chilean is 1,000 pesos, man. So like, if you want to buy a 12-pack of beer, it's fucking 12,000 pesos. So it's just like, hey man, raise by 10 pesos. It's like, yes, no, we cannot do that. It's like, it is impossible, Thomas. It is impossible. I'm like, you guys fucking suck. I hate every one of you. You guys are so fucking inefficient. And so the guy that I was working for, the winery manager, quote unquote, he basically has my job at my winery, except he has a little bit more responsibility. And he's basically the winemaker's bitch. And every now and then he would just have a fucking power trip where he's like, oh, I'm in charge of these people. Fucking guess what? We're going to sweep the floor. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm used to it. And he's like, why are you sweeping so slow? I'm like, because I want to make sure I'm picking up everything because I don't want to go over. He's like, oh, well, you missed this. I'm like, oh, I missed it? Oh, my bad. He's like, yeah, you need to be better. You need to be better at it. I'm like, all right, motherfucker. You could, instead of complaining how dirty the floor is, stop staring at me, cleaning the floor, and fucking help me then.
Well, Thomas, just remember, you get to go home to America, and he lives in Chile forever.
That's what I said the entire time, because every time I get pissed off, I'm like, you know what, fucking in 3 months, guess what's happening? I'm going to be sitting in my back. I'm going to be sitting back in my chair. If I want to go to my refrigerator and I want to drink water, and I don't have to worry about whether or not it's clean, you know, So let me tell you about this one thing. If you take away anything from what I'm talking about, Chileans love barbecue. That fucking fuels their entire goddamn life is barbecue. They love putting meat on a fucking grill, and then that's it. So basically, everything that Kobe hates, because Kobe loves what they call ultimate burgers, impossible burgers. He loves those things. So Kobe wouldn't be able to.
Dude, Kobe's been staring into space this entire time.
I know. I'm sorry.
Like me.
I thought you had good stories. There's
Thomas
no
has
good
never
ones.
had good stories. I've told you this for years.
Is this all you got from Chile after all that time? There's something really cool?
He doesn't want to tell us the dick-sucking stories because they're embarrassing.
Well, he doesn't. I said cool ones, not gay ones. I mean, you can save the gay ones for later.
They're all gay.
Well, basically, the only way you get these people to fucking do anything is you tell them there's gonna be a barbecue later. Because the only time we worked before 9 o'clock was like, oh,
what's
Thomas,
barbecue a euphemism for? Is that where the dick sucking happens?
It's where we all would gather together and we would watch The Synthetic Man. That's what we would do. We would watch.
Yeah,
why
good.
did you steal Kobe's channel?
Yeah, exactly. Why didn't you shill my channel?
I did, and they looked at him like, why is this man? Why is his hair start behind his head?
What does that mean? Why am I bald? Is that what he just started?
Yeah, they're like, so molding. Is that what it is? The molding that?
Yeah.
Kobe probably has more hair than me at this point.
Well, we're
Thomas,
pretty
you're
close.
a food, would you have balls or no balls?
Thank God. Yes, balls or no balls, Thomas.
Okay, wait. Okay, say that again.
Do you know what a foodinari is?
Yeah.
You better fucking know.
What is a foodinari?
Oh,
a woman with
God.
a penis. If a
No,
woman
it's a
had
hermaphrodite.
a penis, would it have balls or no
They have
balls?
both.
When he's jerking off, he looks at those things, right?
Yeah.
Thomas, you are gay. To answer the
They
fucking
have
question.
both. That's the whole point. They're hermaphrodites. You know what that means?
Kobe is gay. We all agree. Blah blah blah. Answer the fucking question.
Yeah, balls and no balls. Would you rather they have,
Would
testicles?
I rather or do they?
No, you fucking retard! Listen. I'll explain the difference.
Dude, why is this the hardest question in the world to ask? Like,
So the difference between balls and no balls is that if they have testicles hanging out, they have both sets, right? So they have penis and balls and a vagina behind the balls, right? If they have no balls, what are you talking about, retard? You do know that, like, the penis and the
you are
vagina
imagining something in your head. We are describing a thing to you, and you're imagining it in your head. Does it or does it not have balls?
I don't think it does.
Okay, he answered. the question.
No,
Okay.
it doesn't matter if it does. It's what you would like to see. Who cares?
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see
No,
it.
no one
wrong,
likes to see it.
wrong.
No one wants. Only you like to see it.
Not true. 600,000 results on Rule 34.
Yeah,
600,000.
you made all of them. It's disturbing. You're very prolific.
Kobe, let me ask you this. Why are you bringing this up? Why do you think that's okay to talk about?
Have you not fucking seen a single episode of CHUDCAST?
Yeah,
not
that doesn't
one?
answer anything. Why do you think
yes.
it's okay?
You
It doesn't
fucking
answer my
piece
question.
of shit. You're the worst fucking fan I've ever had. The
What are you
worst
talking
one.
about?
The
I
worst.
want you to justify. I want you to justify it because you're
There's
like, if
nothing
you're
to
like,
justify.
everyone's doing it, then it's okay. If
No,
that's
retard.
another thing.
I guarantee you
That's
not
another thing.
everyone's talking about Fuda, moron. Okay, how do you not know about Foodagate? You know
I know
nothing.
about it. I know nothing. I walk back there to the stage, okay? That's what you sound like right now. But anyway, dude, fucking putting toilet paper in the fucking trash can, I can't stand it. I think that's the worst thing. Because guess what? If it gets hot, you smell shit. It's disgusting.
Thomas, says you smelling yourself. Fuck you. No.
This is the worst episode, like, by far, and it's not
It's like
close.
fucking
It is not
the water
close.
didn't go.
I apologize to everyone listening right now. I'm just talking about dumbass shit about fucking toilets and trash cans. Shut up!
We had to fucking put.
No, shut up! I'm gonna mute you on Discord. I'm gonna mute you unless you change the subject right now.
I'm talking about Chile.
Don't talk about trash cans, please.
I'm talking about toilets.
Don't talk about toilets either. And talk about something else, please.
Thomas,
Yes.
that was your day. How's it going?
I'm tired. So I got put to work as soon as I got back. I got off the plane and my boss was like, "Hey, Thomas, when do you get back?" I'm
Dude,
like,
you are a slave at your actual work.
Yeah,
You're
talk
an
about
actual
wine slave shit. That's kind of interesting.
You talk. Okay, Kobe, you're prompting me to talk about something like you have the best stories in the entire world. What can you talk about out of curiosity? What's something interesting you can contribute to the class? Because every time I say something, it's like, oh, it's either gay or it's the best thing in the world. That's what I think, at least. You just sort of like, oh, what if a woman had
Thomas,
balls?
that's because you're gay. I don't know.
We don't tell stories on CHUDCAST, but we thought you would have good ones because you were in a different country for however many months. But you don't.
I can only say bad things about bad people that were there, okay? I fucking live amongst thieves and people.
Why
that
did you not fuck any Chilean bitches? You still haven't answered the question.
Okay, why did I not fuck Chilean bitches? Because they're nasty, man. I ain't trying to get no diseases. No, I'm saying, dog.
Thomas,
I'm
you
not out
already
here.
full of diseases. Don't even. Come on.
Yeah, you'd rather fuck chicks who are like 50 years old, who I'm sure have plenty of diseases. Anyway,
A lot of them, I mean, you would probably like going there, Kobe. They all look pretty white. They either look Hispanic or white. There's no in between.
that's good, I guess.
I was on Tinder while I was there. There's fucking an Asian lady who was fucking spoke Spanish and Chinese. I'm like, how the fuck does that work? I wanted to ask her a bunch of questions. I just didn't understand that at all.
I don't.
But here's the real question, Kobe.
Yeah.
Why do you like boys, and specifically boys that are younger than you?
Yeah. No, that's Noel, by the way, but not talking about
What
him.
do you
But allegedly.
Who is this Noel character?
No,
We're not allowed
it's
to
not
talk
important.
about him.
It's not
He's
important.
not a disgusting goblin creature who's so fat he can't do one push-up. And
No,
he's not that.
no.
His penis totally works.
No,
He
yes, you're right.
definitely-
He didn't break his penis. That's
he's
that's
definitely-
alleged. That didn't happen.
Is this a lolcow
That's not
thing?
real.
Is this somebody that we know?
Look, when people go outside, he doesn't have to hide his face because he is constantly looked at with disgust. He ruins everyone's day, including his own, when he looks in the mirror. His greatest enemy is gravity. None of that is true. I don't know why you're implying it, Thomas.
Is fucking Noel goddamn Kobe's alter ego or something? Like, what's happening?
Yes. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about my alter ego.
I just I don't get it when like fat, disgusting, gross monsters think they're people. It's just weird.
I agree. I stay in my own lane.
Yeah, that's why you're one of the good ones, Thomas.
Dude, they fucking love soccer too, man. Like my Argentinian roommate, like when his fucking favorite soccer club would start playing, anytime the ball got remotely close to the fucking goal, he'd start screaming and yelling. He's like, "El culado!" Like he would like if I gave him sticks and stones, I know he'd start swirling that shit around. You know what I mean? Like he would scream at the top of his goddamn lungs. I'm like, brother, what the fuck? Like, because soccer in general brings out the worst kind of people. If you're a fan of soccer, I hate you. Because like you're either fanatic or you're poor, or you're both. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Yep, sounds
Like,
good.
I've never met someone who's a fan of soccer and can have more than like a sentence strung together. Like
Thomas,
they
are you
can't.
Mexican?
Yeah, I knew an Australian soccer fan who touched little boys at practice. You know, he was a soccer he's a soccer coach and he liked touching little boys. I mean, you know, he was a long-term fan. But you know, don't if people really want him unbanned, because I guess, you know, they also like touching little boys. I don't know. Everyone on banned deserved it. Everyone. Every single person. That's a reminder.
You banned me. I didn't deserve it.
They keep asking you to ban me, and I don't understand that. I mean, I've only just told the truth the entire time I've been here.
I don't think that's true. I feel like everyone enjoys it when you jump into chat, Thomas.
Listen, I'll never understand this about chat. Why do they watch you, Kobe? Like, what do you have to offer?
What do I have to offer? I don't.
Yeah.
Political commentary, which we're not really talking about. I mean, your
You have
racism
no
against
taste.
Chileans is kind of funny, but I don't know. That's political commentary, I guess.
You have
Thomas,
no
why are
good
you such a
takes. Is the
hater?
issue. Why am I a hater?
Yeah.
That's how I be. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm being 100 with it, like, it's fun to hate, right?
No, you're mean, and it hurts my feelings.
So here's the issue when I say that, or when I hear you say that is, and Kobe, I'm not sure if I told you this story before, but when Devin and I were living together freshman year.
Story.
Yeah, when you guys were living together platonically at college, go on.
Yeah, there was no penis to butt whatsoever. But
Yes.
I'm just putting it out there in case there's any sort of like fucking question out there. No penis and butt. The entire I could say that. Devin, can you confirm or deny that?
That there was no penis and butt?
Yes.
Yeah, there's no penis and butt.
All right, thank you. That is my star witness. I was getting ready for the day, right? I'm putting my belt on. I had to put on my fucking 13 oxygen mask because I'm a very obese. And I was like, Devin, what do you want from me? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, why are you so mean to me? And he looked at me square in the eyes before God and everybody. He goes, I just don't like you. And so we've been living through that thing the entire time.
Yep. Good times.
I agree.
Okay, anyway, so wait, Devin, real subject. Yes. Devin, your turn.
Yeah,
You've been
That's me.
playing Cyberpunk 2077. Would you like to tell everyone what you think, since you put in a lot of time now?
I think it's fun. It's just really mediocre. Like, I genuinely think there's nothing special about it, but it's definitely entertaining.
What do you mean? Cyberpunk Edge Runners is awesome. That means Cyberpunk 2077 is the best game ever.
No, it has way too many shitty Assassin's Creed cutscenes where you just follow people. The story is very bland, and I don't care about any of the characters. Too many women. Don't like them.
What do you think about our mutt queen, Panam?
Yeah, she's good. Except she won't have sex with me. It's
Not
making me
yet.
sad.
Not yet.
Oh, yeah.
This is a good moment. This is a good quest. This is a good one.
But yeah, I don't know. There's not enough shooting in my shooty game, and that's the only part I care about.
Well, yeah, you got to do those fucking random crime activity things. I'm shocked you haven't.
I'm too
already
high
been doing
level.
them.
I think doing the DLC gave me too much stuff.
Yeah.
Or it feels pointless to do the regular side missions now. But yeah, I don't know. It's okay. Like, I don't hate it. I probably liked it more than I thought I would, but it's like an 8, 7, maybe. Yeah, it's 7.5. I give it 7.5, something like that.
Okay, that's a pretty good score. I mean, especially chat thinks 5 is average, remember? So, for them.
Okay, well, chat's retarded. All right, it's a 4.5 then. Fuck you guys.
No, I have a bone to pick with that. Why is 5 not average?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Here we go.
I know. Do we actually have to explain it? Okay, Thomas, do you know what an average is?
Yeah, it's a culmination of everything divided by the amount of number there is.
Okay, have you played every game ever made?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I fucking thought. So how the fuck do you know what the average is? Instead, you have to do the average of your experiences, which I don't fucking know what they are. So unless you list every single game you've ever played and every score you've ever given them, using the mathematical average is retarded. Just use a grading scale, which we all learned for, over half our lives, unless, I guess some people are older. So you're a retard. Fuck you. How about that?
No, at that point, then why not just use like the grading scale of like A, B, C, D? Or
that
ABC?
Is what we're doing.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
What do
You use the number. You use the number. That doesn't make sense then.
Where does the letter come from? Where does the letter come from? How do they determine the letter? How do you determine what an A is? It's based on a number.
That's fair. I respect that.
Dude, you take a test and you're like, I don't want to know the number. Just give me the letter.
Yeah.
You're a retard. You eat penis. Professionally.
Wait, so is it a 70 out of 100 is what I'm asking you? Or is it
7
a 50?
out of 10 is a C. So yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
I'd say
If you
it's a
think C is
It's a
average,
C.
then yeah, 70, right? So 7 out of 10 would be average. See, check fucking mate, right?
No,
Yeah.
I'm just asking you, but it could be like a 73. It could be like like a C plus, a C
No,
minus.
I said like a
it-
75. That's what I said, like 7.5.
You,
So
you said
75.
okay, 75. All right.
Yes, 7.5 means 75. You stupid. God, you're so brown it hurts. But what's
You know
up?
my
Thomas,
opinion,
you really
Toby?
bring it out in me sometimes, dude. You bring out the rage in me. I don't know why.
So then let me ask you
Oh,
this
I
thing.
can't believe that. That's.
So
Let's see.
what brought you to play that game, Devin? Why did you want to play that?
Yeah, that's a good question given it's 5 years. I watched Ranton did his top 10 favorite games, and it was the worst top 10 I've ever seen. And he put Cyberpunk on there. And I'm like, is it really that much better than it used to be? And so I wanted to try it.
Is it really worth? Is Cyberpunk
I love
even
how
worth playing at this point?
Tards in chat literally
No.
are just saying 5 is average and didn't debunk anything you said.
I know.
It
'cause
literally
there's-
just proves your
these are
point, doesn't
literally-
it?
You just know for a fact that these are the motherfuckers that
It's just an
at
NPC
best-
response.
At best, they got a C in school, and they're like, "I bet you I could have gotten an A if I tried."
Yep.
I hate
Now,
to
these
break
are
it to you
people-
guys.
Absolute
If you couldn't
cope.
get an A without trying, you're a fucking retard.
Yep.
Hate to break it to you.
Yep. Yeah, you're.
Yeah, these are the people that think
2
that
years-
graduating high school is a fucking.
Because we're
accomplishment.
taking HAG courses 2 years ahead and getting high grades without trying. So these retards, actual NPC retards, are trying to,
Okay.
to argue.
No, you know what, Toby? You can't make fun about me saying I have a chemistry degree and be like, "Oh, when I was in high school, I was fucking killing it, man." You
Well,
can't-
now I'm a
Okay,
genius
no, this is
YouTuber,
not-
bitch.
wait,
Well, you're
wait,
a
wait,
wine
Kobe.
slave. I'm a YouTuber god. I'm a
Wait,
god.
Joey, this is
Anyway.
how you know chat's retarded. Look, okay, if all games are 10 out of 10, the average is 10. Great logic sense, bros. Yeah, that's what we're saying, retard. You fucking dipshit. That's why using the average as the same 5 as average is fucking stupid. Saying
Chat. I can't tell if they're ESLs or
Yeah,
I have
I'm
no
gonna
idea.
cry, dude.
I
Oh my
really
it's one of
don't
those things
know.
where it's like,
Crying.
look, dude, I hate to break it to you. If you went to a normal school, you are too dumb. I'm sorry, you're just too dumb. Like, it's okay to be dumb. No one has a problem with it. You might even be a better person. You probably are a better person, but you're dumb. So shut the fuck up.
Yep.
God, it
Thank you.
hurts.
Thank
It
you.
just hurts.
Spam low tier god speeches. Low tier
Yes.
god emote in chat for Devin to spam.
Kobe, do you think IQ should play a role in whether or not you can vote?
Yes.
It should play a role in whether or not you can live.
Yes, IQ, whether or not you own property.
Okay, so then what is the cutoff? Like 95?
I don't know. Let's not talk about this. I don't want to get in trouble. We already
cutoff
talked
is-
about
You
one thing we're not supposed to talk about.
because I'm brown. What do you mean?
No, I'm just messing
You
with
are.
you. We love you,
That was
Thomas.
true,
Everyone here, everyone in chat loves Thomas the most.
I look at you and I think, ew, gross. I don't like
Everyone tell chat how much. Tell Thomas how much you love him.
So, what's next on your? Oh, actually, what's next on your list of games to play then, Devin?
I haven't finished Cyberpunk. I'm still playing it.
Yeah, but like that sounds pretty. It sounds pretty boring and dumb. So what's
No,
next
I'm gonna
on-
finish it. Like I said, I still like it. Like, it's good. It's one of those things where I recognize it's not that good, but it has an addicting gameplay loop, which
It's
is
slop.
I think
It's slop,
normie.
is what I'm
Yes,
hearing.
exactly. It is. It's slop. Normies can't differentiate from that. Like, if something's addicting to them, they think it's the greatest game ever, and that's why games like Skyrim and stuff like that are so beloved or whatever. But it's like
Did you actually enjoy Skyrim? I didn't like it.
I thought it was fun, but I think it's probably the same as Cyberpunk, like that same level of good.
Yeah, I just didn't think it was. Actually, that's another thing too. This is probably where I out myself as an autistic person, I guess. But like, I don't like fantasy stuff at all. I just don't find it fun.
Yeah,
that is weird. That is very
I don't-
weird.
It's you're brown.
Yeah, I wouldn't call that autism. That's not autism. That's something else. I don't know what.
I don't know. Oh, you can't call me brown though, Devin, because I also have never watched Dragon Ball Z. So like, I thought we disproved that.
That is true. That is very weird. That is so weird.
That's
I thought you watched a little bit though, didn't you?
No, I watched a few episodes of the abridged. That's about it.
Oh well, that's terrible. Why would you do that? That's the worst.
Because I didn't want to watch the real thing.
Yeah, why? You're a
So
piece
my
of
sister's
shit.
let me borrow her Crunchyroll subscription, and the only thing I've used to watch that is fucking Your Name.
Oh yeah, I
Which
told
it
you to
was-
watch Free Run, and you didn't.
Oh fuck!
didn't
I
do
did need
that?
to watch that. Thank you for reminding me. Put that in the chat so I can look at it.
Okay. But yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, if you're
Joey,
I'm not
what's
gonna.
next on your list of games to play?
Well, Doom: The Dark
Besides
Ages
Breakers.
comes out this week, so I'm obviously gonna try to review Doom: The Dark Ages. Then after that, I have early access for Tainted Grail: The Fall of Avalon. So I'm
What
sure
the fuck is that?
it's basically, I wouldn't say indie, like small AA studio is making a dark fantasy Skyrim type of game. I streamed the 0.9 beta like 2 months ago, and now the game's gonna come out soon.
That sounds fun.
And then after that, I wanted to bring this up. So there's a good chance we'll be playing Elden Ring Night Reign with Sven, our last guest, on the 30th. So look forward to that. Get more based, possibly racist shit.
What was the other thing that came out? That's coming out this month.
It's Mario Kart 10, right?
Oh
no,
yeah, when does the Switch come out?
Isn't that like June 5th or something? I don't
Oh,
remember
yeah.
exact- What else is coming out this month, Chad? Do you
I
guys
saw
know?
you said you were gonna be busy, and I thought it was more stuff.
Well, I will be busy because by the Doom, it's gonna be 15th for Doom: The Dark Ages, right? And then Tainted Grail is coming out like the 22nd, and then Elden Ring Night Reign is the 30th. So that is kind of busy. That's fairly
Yeah.
busy.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
This is gonna be off topic, but Kobe usually gives me shit about like not consuming media. He's like, "What? You don't
Oh,
watch movies?
Doom
What's wrong
has
with you?"
early access. Fuck. I guess I might actually play it today then.
I
What
did watch
time?
Saving Private Ryan for the first time on the plane back here. Have you seen that, Kobe?
Yeah, a long time ago.
I really enjoyed it. Pretty good. Is it an anti-war or a pro-war movie? Because I've seen both takes.
I doubt it's pro war. I mean,
That seems like a retarded take. Whoever.
yeah, I'm
I
not
agree,
sure.
I think it's stupid. I wanted Kobe to out himself. That's what I was hoping. He's like, hey, actually, it's pro-war. That way, my shekels can increase, because that way I can rejuvenate my economy.
What are
Thomas,
you
you're
even
pro
talking
wiener.
about?
I
Don't be mean.
I also watched.
I've
I also
only been
watched
nice to you on this episode.
All right, I want someone to fucking clip that and then just cut right back to him screaming that I'm brown.
But that's not an insult. That's just true, though.
Do you want to
Everything I say
find
about-
another retard? Kobe, are you ready? Ready for another retard?
Sure.
What is there not to get? On a scale from 1 to 10, 5 is in the middle.
You're right.
It's a point system. Why are you complaining?
That defines
with,
the quality of a video
percentages.
game. Makes sense.
Yeah,
I would rate
yes,
the quality of a
okay.
video game based on a middle of
Also,
a number scale.
No,
that makes
you
sense.
don't get it. The point system isn't what we're arguing about. It's that saying 5 is average is retarded.
Yes.
Got it? Dum dum?
No, he doesn't get
the
it.
The gear's turning. The point part isn't the problem.
Yeah, I mean,
dude, it's brutal, dude. It's brutal.
see, because they're
brain-
trying to rate video games like they rate women or something, which I don't even think women work that way either. Men and women have only gotten uglier, especially in the Western countries. So what? We have to lower what 5 means to meet the new like ugly ass average? It doesn't even
Dude,
make sense with people.
I think the reality is people are just scared of a grading scale because they think back to school and how bad they did.
Yeah,
in it,
they're
and it makes them sad.
traumatized. They don't understand
people
that
hate
you can
being
get
objective is the
questions
issue.
wrong.
They don't want to hurt feelings.
No, there's no
That's what
wrong
it is.
answers, Devin. There's no wrong answers.
Yeah.
How can a right-wing person think like that? Are you kidding?
5 is the median. Someone did figure that. That one is true. 5 is the median.
Yeah.
I'm still doing like replies.
It's the
to your
median
old
of the
podcast
scale.
thing,
It might
or
not even be the
Did you-
median of games, though.
Did you stop doing the like where you're replying to like dumbass comments from the last CHUDCAST?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I probably should, but I forget. Also, people aren't interesting enough. No, I'm kidding. I just forget to do it.
My brain cannot comprehend how stupid they are, so I do not give them the answer. Oh man.
Okay,
This
so
is how fucking stupid people are. We use the 5 as average because we are not comparing it to all other video games. What does the word average mean to you then, you fucking retard?
yeah, and plus, yeah,
It's a mathematical term, you dipshit. I know you failed math because you're fucking dumb, but think about what you're fucking saying.
Plus, if you're using a grading scale, you don't have to compare it to anything anyway, because you're rating it based on supposedly objective metrics. Now, obviously, they're not really objective, but if you're saying, okay, the music's bad, the graphics are bad, the gameplay is bad, you're removing points off the scale or adding them if you're praising something, right? It has nothing to do with comparing it to anything else. This is not that complicated.
Figured it out. Ricardo Gonzalez figured it out. Average means 5. That's what the word average means.
Yes, I know. My chat is like full of so many sub 90 IQ people.
Yeah,
it's this is really
dude. I'm telling you, I tried to tell you. The racial demographics of your chat were lying. It's like clearly 90%.
Yeah, I know. Supposedly only 30% is non-white. I don't believe that. Yeah, that or the 30% is extremely loud. Like, they're the only people talking. Which, you know what? Dumb people do like to talk a lot. Dunning-Kruger and all that.
I just 6 is average. That's
you say that while having a podcast, right, Kobe? You're like, hey, fucking dumb people love speaking so much. By the way, welcome to CHUDCAST. This is where the chuds come together.
Nope. Everything I say is correct. That's the number one thing I've learned. See, that's why there's drama, because people forgot that every time I open my mouth, I speak facts. Every time. And they're like, no, I don't agree with this one. I don't care what you agree with. You're still wrong. I'm right every time.
What is the newest drama happening in Casa de Synthetic Man? Is it
no,
about how, like, you're not wiping your ass
wrong,
enough,
Thomas.
like
Yes, it's about me not wiping my ass. I'm glad you figured it out. What did we just tell you before we started the stream? You're doing this on purpose, you autist.
No, you told me not to fucking say bad words, and I'm not. I'm asking
That's
about
not the only thing.
I'm literally saying, Kobe, inside of your house, within your
in my house, nothing has changed. I don't give a fuck.
Wait.
No, my latest house drama is I forget. There's no house drama.
Wait, I wasn't listening. I was reading.
Thomas is being autistic.
I was just thinking, like, I think they finally got me. So 4 is 1 point below average, so that means 5 is average.
Oh yeah, that makes. You're right. That does make sense.
Damn, I don't know how to.
They're starting to sell me. They're selling me.
Yeah, it's so fucking dumb, dude. Oh shit.
Evan, why are you reading chat? We start there.
Yeah.
Why are you giving the people that don't need a voice?
Your stories just aren't very good. I normally don't read chat until I have ADHD. I get distracted.
Started drinking. I'm drinking.
What were you guys talking about?
We were talking about how Kobe refused.
No, Thomas was like, "Hey, you should talk about the drama," and I'm like, "What did we just fucking tell you? What did we just tell you?" There's no drama in the house, Thomas. Stop trying to save face.
I'm not trying to save face. I don't give a fuck about face.
Self-hurt or hips. That's the house drama. It's sad.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's happened recently. Yeah, Sophia definitely. Yeah, she hurt her hips.
Self-hurt. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. She seems okay now, but she's still scared to go downstairs.
Yep.
Sad.
Oh, can she not go down? Is she just living upstairs now, or do you have to like pick her
No,
up
you have to like coax her. You have to be like, "Come on, Soph," and she'll go downstairs. Devin, tell us. Free Devin. Free me to do what? I don't. What am I?
They want you to say more bad things about people.
What am I?
Okay, Devin, do you want to say your take on simping or whatever? You can say that because we did talk about that before we started.
I didn't
on my behavior.
My only comments on the drama are just, I agree with Kobe apologizing. If you're mean to people, you should apologize. It's not nice to be mean to people. Everything Kobe has done, I called way before it ever happened. Like, before it even had the chance to happen. I know my brother very well. Everything is in character.
Yeah, so everyone who's like, you did a 180, you betrayed us, you blah, blah, blah. Devin, who's known me my entire goddamn life, is like, yeah, I knew this would happen. It's like, oh, wow. Oh, yeah, whoa, dude. It's almost like
the thing is very cringe.
It's almost like I'm a fucking face on a screen, and you don't actually know me in real life. What? No. But we're not being parasocial, though. No one's being parasocial. I've unironically read that retarded ass shit from you ass-blasted fags. How many fucking times? It's like, oh my god. Some of you are actually gay. Like, I'm with Devin now. I'm like, chat is gay. That's the only explanation for what's happening. That is the only explanation. That chat is gay.
For years, I've been saying chat's gay.
Like, literally, actually homosexual. Not metaphorically. actually literally homosexual. That is the only way that this makes sense. Oh.
Evan, how, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you think I've raised the amount of rage in this Chudcast? Because I feel like you guys are normally not this mad.
You make me mad too that you're alive. No, knowing that you exist. Well, really, what it is it raises just like my general anger, and then I usually get it out by saying words I'm not supposed to, but I can't do that. So I just slowly get angrier.
It's like that chain together stream. Remember, like when I made you so mad that I made you tired?
Well, no, dude, I was in so much pain because the chain together stream is when I hurt my lower back. I was in so much pain that entire time.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yep. Good time.
What's an update on the Devon pain scale? Are we still struggling to breathe?
My back's fine. I just keep hurting it again because the real problem is my hamstrings are fucked. Like they're just so tight that I can't bend at my hip. So I need to loosen them.
That's no bueno.
Yeah.
I had that issue with my hip flexors recently. Like I've been stretching nonstop to fucking loosen the fuck out my hip flexors.
Yeah, it's because I mean, my problem is because I sit too much.
Mine's probably because I was standing too much and squatting too much, just from work.
So yes, gotta stretch.
Is there a good fucking like hip flexor thing that isn't humping the air? Is there a good workout that isn't humping the air?
Yeah, no. If you want to,
you should do your hip thrusts. Don't feel bad about it.
Yeah, in a Chilean bitch. But you should just lay on your back. Lay on your back, hold one leg up where, just your knee up, and then put the other leg across your knee, and then pull your leg forward, and that's a good hip stretch.
I do that. Yeah, I'm not worried about stretching. I'm worried about strengthening it.
You don't need to strengthen it. Put a penis in it. I don't know. You can do that thing where you put a weight on your thing and hump the air.
That's God, Devin, I literally just asked, is there a better exercise besides fucking the air?
No, that's probably the best one.
Because you have to remember, I live in the country, so whenever I go to the gym, there's a bunch of white women around me, and I don't want them to be like, oh my god, dearie me, a brown man, he makes these suggestive motions.
I can't help it. Part of it is chat's just too dumb. So chat's joking about, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad was the pain? The thing is, on a pain scale, 5 is an average. That's not the average amount of pain someone just is in all the time.
Exactly. This is another good example about how 5 is also retarded for average. Because average pain is 0, because you shouldn't constantly be in pain.
0. It's not even 1.
The average is literally 0.
You stupid motherfuckers.
Yeah, again, not smart people in here.
I know, dude. Is it sad to know that the average IQ of your chat is like 80?
Yeah, that's
also stupid because it's like, hey, rate your pain. Oh, it's a C-. What is an A?
What do you mean? That's why you use the number, dipshit.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
You stupid fuck. But yeah, chat's dumb and they eat wiener.
Should we start reading super chats that way, Devin?
Yeah, are we
read chat while he gets bored?
Are we gonna just read super chats now since this is a fake?
Yeah, we can.
This is a fake ass episode.
So is it gonna be?
It's an hour and a half. That's usually how long we go.
Is this gonna be saved, or are you gonna delete this?
No, I'm not deleting this. Why? What'd you say?
Yeah,
I didn't say anything. I was just curious because you're like, it's not a real episode, and I didn't know if.
No, I mean it's still gonna be up. This is just the worst episode of all time. That's it.
I told, like I said before we started, everyone says the last one is the worst one. So don't worry about it. This is gonna be like
That's
forgotten.
True. Yeah, this is gonna be a forgotten one. I wish
the next one will be worse. We'll make sure.
You should have just provoked more chili people just to have interesting stories. I don't know.
I don't think you understand. I wanted to get back in one piece because
you should have fought the cartel with your bare hands.
Yeah. That
okay, so that's another thing. There's a guy that was supposed to join us, like be a part of our working team, and they're like, "Oh, where's Postulio or whatever?" And it's like, "Oh, you didn't hear about that?" I'm like, "No, I didn't, because I don't speak the language." And he's like, "Oh, he got mugged out of the bus station, and they took his work papers, and they took it like his passport and everything." So I'm like, "Oh, isn't that the same bus system you guys wanted me to take?" And I was like, "Hey, I'm not taking that fucking bus. Someone has to come pick me up." Like, yeah, good idea, Thomas, because you could have gotten mugged. And I was like, I could have gotten mugged. I could have gotten fucking taken for ransom. They just come up to you with a gun. They just say they put a gun to you.
Dude, I wasn't listening again. Thomas, you're bad at
Yeah,
stories.
dude, I literally fucking I heard you say something about a guy come up with a gun, and then I suddenly started paying attention again.
Dude,
but
it's crazy.
too
No,
late.
to me, it's the opposite. It's crazy that Thomas could make a guy coming up with a gun be boring. Where I'm just like, I don't know. I'm sure this isn't important. And I started reading, and someone's like, divide 10 by 2. That's how you get the average.
Yeah, it makes,
I'm like,
makes
dude,
sense.
He's got me.
Makes sense.
He's got me.
Well, am I gonna come back on CHUDCAST, or is this the end?
Oh yeah, this is your one chance. You never get one again. No. I don't know. No, I'm kidding. But you need to play video games. I think that would help.
Listen, man. I be playing the fuck out of some video games. No, I'm saying.
Why didn't you tell any? Talk about any? Why you
I
no
tried,
talk?
dude. You got mad at me. I was trying to tell you
What
about
games?
my latest franchise in Madden. Like I'm talking, like I'm trying to run the
Okay,
spread.
so
offense,
why are
but it
you
doesn't make
lying?
sense.
This no gaslighting. That's banned from CHUDCAST. No gaslighting.
What are you talking about?
It's banned.
Oh, fuck.
Banned subject. No gaslighting.
If it's a banned subject, why is Devin still on the podcast? We start there.
No, Devin only tells the
Wait,
truth.
did you
on there.
mute Thomas?
No, he's not muted. What do you mean?
Oh, I just conveniently lost sound when Thomas said something that was banned. That's funny.
Okay. I can hear him just fine. Okay.
No, I
anyway,
couldn't hear
it's-
anything. I assume you muted. Whatever, I don't care. Go on.
Okay,
It's
can I-
no problem. This isn't the first time that someone just like unironically muted me, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we just muted Thomas because he's too based."
Banned. Yeah, why are people saying banned? What happened?
Oh, it's just saying he's banned from CHUDCAST. That's what they're saying.
Yeah, because
Okay, I see.
yeah, Kobe said I had my one chance, and I had my one chance. No, this chance. This opportunity only came once in a lifetime. So
It's true. You're not allowed anymore.
yeah, I know.
Yep. Okay, so can I read super chats?
Don't worry, Thomas. You were the best guest to me.
That's what I was going to ask you. Like, am I a good guest? Was I a good boy? No. Was I a good man? There we go.
Yeah.
No, Thomas, you were the best.
Yeah, the best guest.
Yes, you can read super chats.
Okay. Jay Neptune, thanks $5. There's probably no soap dropping in the prisons of Chile.
Yeah, because they don't respect the fucking soap.
Yeah, they have no soap, so you can't drop the soap.
Yeah.
Mega Rock and Rolla, thanks $2. Wowie Zowie Tuesday came early. Yeah, well, this is when Thomas was available, so.
Yeah, I have a lot of work. For those that when Devin started like tuning me out, I got off the plane fucking Tuesday. My boss was like, "Hey Thomas, I'll give you Wednesday up, but you got to get back to work." I'm like, "Thanks, boss."
Philippe 2K5, thanks to 5 Brazilian. With each new GTA, it looks more and more like Brazil. Is GTA becoming a post-apocalypse game? Nah, I'm sure that's just what Miami looks like.
Yeah, Florida is Brazil.
Yeah.
Fake Cell Fake Fan Schizoid, thanks to the $2. Nerd Red Voice. Kino. Synth. You know, like I said that. Bands Nabs, thanks to the 5 Canadian. GTA 6 is built for GTA Online from the ground up. Can't wait for the bait and switch when they shove homos and satanic darks. Just look at the devs, it's over. I heard them say something about like there's gonna be pride parades, and me and Devin were commenting like, can you shoot them? Can you kill
Dude,
the people in the pride parade?
It's gonna be like in Spain all over again, where they say "sub to PewDiePie" and they just fucking mass shooting nonstop. I'm all for it.
Sorry, I was just drinking water.
You should
Soycast
stop
guy,
that.
thanks to the $2. Which cartel is Thomas a part of? Fuda Gang.
Whatever the bad one is.
The Zetas? Yeah, no, I don't.
Thomas, I'm telling ICE you're part of MS-13, and I'll
What
write
is
MS-13 in pen on your hands.
That's good. Eyes.
I don't want to be around those type of people. They're not educated.
You are those type of people. I see your skin. That's all I need to know.
I haven't been to Mexico in close to 10 years, and I don't plan on ever going back.
Soon you'll be trapped. You'll get no choice. No, they're gonna send you to Venezuela.
Venezuela, yeah. I tried to make a joke to that with my boss. Like, I probably shouldn't do that. I'm like, hey, why did you put a detour in Venezuela? But they were concerned. Like, Thomas, please make sure you get home safe. I'm like, why? So I can go back to work.
Okay. Shut
all
up.
my boss told me. People told my boss like, "Oh, we're so happy you're back." I'm like, "Why?" So I can go back to work. Like, yeah, pretty much, because now he's like, he feels better that you're at home, that you're here. He can trust you. I'm like, all right.
Yep.
Continue.
Philippe 2K5, thanks to the 5.
That was really
Brazilian.
worth stopping him.
Yeah, shut up, Thomas. Never speak again. This is the last.
Worth saying.
This is the last guest episode for you. Fatal.
I have stuff that's worth saying. Don't you agree?
Sometimes, but it wasn't that thing you just said. Anyway,
When are we
Fatal.
gonna do a TF2 stream?
We
Never.
need to do one now. Now.
Never.
Yes.
Fatal Fury and
When are
Virtual
we gonna do a
Fighter.
Smite 2 stream?
Never.
Are we, dude? Devin, I thought you. Well, actually, it's only been an hour and a half. Never mind. I'm thinking like we're not. You want to go to sleep sometime, right?
Yeah,
But,
no, I'm good this time. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll probably be okay.
Whenever we
I'm reading super chats. I'm reading them. Do you know what I'm doing?
Wait, what do they say? You have to read them.
Philippe
No, they-
2K5, thanks 5 Brazilian. Fatal Fury and Virtual Fighter 6, we're so back. Thanks for the money invested, Arab Prince. There you go.
Yep.
Fake Cell, Fake Fan, Schizoid, thanks $5. Synth, you're brown. You are brown. There you go.
Yep.
That's what I say. Autist given sentience, thanks to the $2. Is Thomas an Amerimut or a Mexamut? I mean,
Neither.
you're
Mexican.
born here, so you're an
Yeah,
Amerimut.
I'm pure-
Born here, but he's
pure-blooded
pure.
Yeah, he's
blood.
a pure Mexican, though.
He's a pure mudblood.
Yes, you know, Mexicans are not
Pure
pure, but he is a Mexican. You know what I mean?
You didn't call me Mudblood though, Dev. You used to call me Mudman. Or
You are
Mudman.
Mudman. Yeah, I did used to say that. It's true though. You are a Mudman.
Who the fuck did you say that to that got legitimately concerned? Like you were like, oh, Thomas is fucking Mudman. They're like, you shouldn't be saying that to him. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Nah, I don't remember. Probably one of the people at our school.
Yeah.
Teacher,
All right,
probably.
continue on.
Um,
I had a teacher that only liked me because I was brown. That was pretty funny.
dude, you said continue on, and you said something else after.
Holy fucking shit, Kobe! Hurry up.
Yeah, just read it.
No,
Okay.
no,
What do you want to
no,
talk
I'm
about,
not
then?
gonna. Ricardo
Okay, what do you wanna talk
Socks,
about?
thanks to the
What does it
$5.
say, though?
Thomas,
What does
Devin
it
has been saying over and over that you murdered 4 young Chilean prostitutes before returning back to the USA. Was it really that many?
It was 6.
I think it was
actually.
more. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
but
was 6. I couldn't let them.
Why couldn't you
Yeah.
tell
They
that
Them,
story?
so they had to kill them.
That's a better
'Cause they're
story
like,
than
"Ay,
anything you
señor,
said.
yo no quiero morir. Yo no quiero morir. And I'm like, listen, it's what's best here. If you're gonna live here, you gotta. There's no reason to.
I don't speak Spanish. I don't know what the joke was.
They're the thing. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I'm like, trust me, if
Oh,
you're here,
okay.
you're gonna want
I
to.
see. You don't speak Spanish?
No, not at all. But I know key phrases because I got it yelled at me the entire time. Because dude, you would think that translators are fucking $50 every time you use them. Because like every
You're
time
trans.
every
Later.
time someone talks to me, they would be like, "Ah-da-da-da-da-da." I'm like, I don't know what that means. "Ah-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba." I'm like, I don't know what that means. So I was like, hey, Google Translate, please, por favor. And they're like, I'm like, motherfucker, I don't speak your language.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ceylon Gaming, thanks to Canadian. Deport Thomas last because he ate shit. There you go. So you're ate, according to Ceylon.
That's
good. Cool.
Commander, no.
Well, the
No.
only person.
No. You don't have to comment every time.
Yes, you do.
No, not every
That's what
time.
they paid for, is for Thomas.
That's not even something
Yeah.
worth commenting on that time.
What do you mean? You're telling me your chat doesn't.
You're
deserve
trying
a-
to piss me off, and I know it. I'm not that dumb. I know you're doing it on purpose.
Now I am. Originally, I wanted to say something, but now that you don't like it, now I'm just like, all right, I gotta say something.
Anyway,
What was it? What were you gonna say?
I don't remember.
Okay.
dude. Commander Chris Stinger, thanks to the $2. Thomas, have you busted hot sauce on the lesbian yet?
I'm a lesbian.
Yeah, was there a lesbian you talked about? I don't even remember.
I don't fucking know.
Okay.
I'm the lesbian.
Well, it sounds like you didn't do it then. That sucks.
Yeah.
Soycast guy, thanks $5. Love when you're here, Ricardo. Pear Heart, you're a cool dude. Also, Doom the man jaw ages for the woman. There's a fucking girl boss. Poir is sexy, thanks to the £5. You muted BBC, plus can you mute Lolly, the crying emoji, correction needed, etc. It's a good idea to make Lolly a ban topic. Please ban Klaus, he's a pedo. You're right, I'll do all those things, Poir.
Just for
Because
you.
asked, yep. Mega Rock and Roller, thanks $2. I liked it because I'm retarded based. When did you say that, Thomas? I actually don't remember.
I liked it because I'm retarded. I have no idea.
You must have said
It
that.
Sounds like something you'd say though.
I was gonna say, it's when I said Doom 2, Electric Boogaloo. I said that was like my favorite game.
No, you hated Doom Eternal. Why are you lying already?
know.
No, Doom
No,
2,
I-
not Doom Eternal. Doom 2.
No, but that's
No,
what he
when-
meant, though, I think.
Yeah, that is what I mean. No, because remember
Oh.
Devin asked me my top 3 favorite games. It's like, well, number 3 is fucking Doom. I was like, I liked it because I'm fucking retarded. That's what I said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just some guy, thanks to Bucks, says, anyone ask balls or no balls? Well, we did ask that. You know, we never asked him, Tifa, Aerith, or Yuffie, but Thomas doesn't know who any of those are, so...
Thomas, do you know who
it's kinda
Tifa, Aerith,
boring.
or Yuffie are?
I know that Tifa is has black hair. Yuffie is under 18, and Aerith died.
Okay, which one is your favorite?
Well, Yuffie's already out of the fucking question because again, she's under 18, not cool. Probably Tifa. I like
Alright.
dark-haired women.
Yep, good answer. Everyone's answered correctly so far.
Thank you.
Yep, thank God.
Is it Yuffie or Yuffie?
Yuffie.
Yuffie.
Philippe, thanks to the 10 Brazilian. I love the Neo Geo, but the most degenerate character is Poochie from the Matra Melee game. On the other hand, World Heroes has a German World War II and a primitive man called Mudman. Okay, I don't know why he's talking about that for no reason.
Oh, because we were talking about Mudman.
Oh.
Okay.
Commander Chris Stinger, thanks to the $2. Folks that like cats kiss their dad on the lips. For real.
I agree.
Sebastian Howard, thanks to $5. Best Chudcast ever. I thought G-Man's review was interesting. His criticisms seem valid, and it's a guy who has low standards. Yep. I actually agree. Winston, thanks to the $10. You said to ask this question during Chudcast because you haven't heard of them. So, have Devin or Thomas ever listened to the band Black Magic SS? If so, what are their thoughts?
Nope.
Nope, but I have a feeling it's probably something to do with Nazis, considering SS.
Yeah. It might have something to do with that. Okay,
Yeah,
none of
no,
us have. Ricardo Cumsocks, thanks to $5. I know you said Thomas was bad at games, but how come when you played Lethal Company together, he literally had to rescue both of you every time? So yeah, lie. Just a plain
Goddamn
lie.
right. Goddamn right. Fucking say it louder. Listen, just copy and paste it all throughout chat. That's all that matters now.
Nympho, thanks €5. Thomas was also carrying synth and RE6 co-op, also a lie.
Fucking say it louder. Say it louder. Kobe's bad at games. I'm amazing. This should be my channel.
Fake Cell, Fake Man, Schizoid, thanks $5. Synth is meanest to his favorite synth cell, Thomas, who is also the whitest, possibly the widest synth cell. All that,
All of those are true.
and all that triggers synth's soon nature. Yeah, I'm just tsundere toward Thomas. You know, I'm mean,
What the
but
fuck is
you know,
soon?
tsundere. You know what that
What is
means.
that?
You don't know what
I
that.
know what yandere is. I don't know what tsundere
You know
is.
yandere, but not tsundere. That's funny. Tsundere is way more common. It's when they're mean on the outside but sweet on the inside. So people call me that all the time.
No, you're full of hate. You genuinely hate me. I'll never
No.
forget when I first met you and you just spit in my face. It was cringe but weird.
Yeah. I only bring people I hate onto my streams, not
Exactly,
anybody I
that-
like.
Exactly. That's why Devin's on there 24/7.
Yeah, that's true. Chat, he's so mean to me.
Yep.
You guys don't understand. He's so mean to me.
All right, continue on.
Ricardo
hating.
Cumsocks, thanks for the $5. I want to hear more about the Dallas layover.
Oh, the 10-hour Dallas layover.
Oh yeah,
so
no.
No, he doesn't actually. He's lying.
No.
He's lying.
No, he's not lying. People
Yes,
wanna
he
hear
is
me.
lying.
How do you know that?
Because he's a pay piggy who likes to stir shit.
There is no stirring of shit, though. This is me talking about my experience in fucking 10 hours.
He's
in
trying to
Dallas.
piss me
I'll
off.
tell the story really
He-
fast. He
he's
had a
literally
10-hour
trying to piss me
layover in
off.
Dallas. He texted me and said, "Oh, this sucks." And I said, "Damn, man, that sucks." Okay, there's the whole story. Let's go.
I had some other adventures in there as well.
Yeah, you had sex with a water fountain.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. Ricardo with another 5. Thomas, did you enjoy not having toilets you could flush toilet paper down and having to wipe your ass and throw the shit paper in the bin?
Did not like it, but apparently that's that. I'm being suppressed. Apparently, free speech is not
Don't
a thing
talk
in
about
this.
it. Don't just
Chudcast.
stop talking about poop. Okay, is that so
Well,
hard?
it's because the gross part was that they had to eat the paper afterward when it was full.
Yeah, that's
It's the
true.
only way to make more
I
room.
didn't like that. I'm like, guys, listen, my poo is literally green right now from me having to eat the leaves outside because you won't give me food.
Okay, anyway, Ricardo with another 2. I don't even know if I want to say this. Picka, like how you pick stuff, right? Picka, please. That's what he said. Okay, Felix, thanks to the 10 RON. Where's my cigarettes? Ay caramba. There you go.
Yeah, because everyone fucking smokes there.
Yeah. Ricardo with another 5. Thomas, when you accidentally do in a prostitute, is it easier to hide their body in the vines or trying to bury them before a picker sees you?
Bury them, dude. The vines are not very large. So that's another thing, dude. Their canopy management, fucking horrible, right? So whenever these pickers are working, right, they're picking top fruit. You have what's called a fruit zone within your cordon, or above the cordon, below.
Devin, can you let Sammy out of my room real quick?
Sure.
So.
Yeah, keep going, Toms. Oh, is that it?
No, I mean, I was gonna go into it, but you're gonna get mad, and I don't want you to get mad. So.
Well, Devin had to step away for a second anyway, so that would have been your time to talk about it.
Basically, the pickers sucked because they would just pick all the fruit, and they wouldn't pick the fruit out of the fruit zone. They'd pick top fruit, which has a much higher
While Thomas tells the worst story imaginable, I'm gonna let the dogs out.
Okay, good idea. Yeah.
Woof. But basically, so it would fuck up the pH and the TA as well, which is fucking stupid as shit. And you'd have this really, really bitter grape with all right grapes because they all were fucking organic as well. I was like, hey, that's another thing, dude. I got lied to constantly. So I asked the winemakers, like, hey, do you guys add tannins? And I was like, no, we do not add tannins. What we do is we blend in the grapes. We blend in the wine, and that's where we get our tannins from. And like a week before I left, they're adding tannins. I'm like, hey, I thought you guys don't add tannins. Like, yes, but it needs tannins. I'm like, but you said you didn't. It was one of the first things you fucking told me. So what's up with that? And they're like, yes, it needs tannins. I'm like, I fucking hate you guys.
I genuinely have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, but I'm gonna move on. Okay, so
yeah, quit talking over Thomas Cast. Come on.
Yes, this is Thomas's episode. He's taking control.
I'm never gonna be allowed on again.
Jay Neptune, thanks $5. So Thomas got no ass, or Chilean ass is what he means.
I mean, yeah.
Mega Rock and Rolla. No, it's a yes or no question. You don't have to elaborate. Mega Rock and Rolla, thanks $2. Thomas should be on every CHUDCAST from now on.
I can't make every CHUDCAST is the issue.
This is already a fake podcast. It would be way more fake if I have to yell at Thomas every 5 minutes.
Let's start there. Why are you yelling at me? Just let me be. Let me cook, man.
No, this is unlistenable. This is actually unlistenable.
I'd be chefing in the kitchen. No, I'm saying, like, let a brother cook.
Yeah, you're cooking fucking rotten meat, asshole. Let's see, Ricardo with another $2. Thomas, how are the VTubers in Chile?
I don't know.
Okay. Usu Kusu, thanks to 20 DKK. I missed your PPC Fuda boyfriend Thomas Taco Skibbity.
What the fuck is PPC?
Zoomers are fucking so brain rotted, it's unreal. It's just retarded.
What is
shit.
PPC? I know it's a puny. What? I don't know.
Anyway, Ricardo, thanks to the $5. Best CHUDCAST episode, unironically 10 out of 10.
Because we're having fucking fun and laughing.
Yes.
Toby hates it whenever.
I hate fun. I hate fun.
Yeah.
Soycast.
I hate video games too.
Yes. Soycast guy, thanks for $5. Fuda is trans. Yeah, you've convinced me, retard. Anyway, Asteroidal Assassin, thanks to the $5. Synth, in your opinion, what's the difference between a... one has a vagina, retard. How about that? Is asking the difference between a trans and a Fudanari. One's a biological woman and one's a biological man. If you don't know the difference between those two, you might be gay. I'm just saying, you might be kind of gay. No.
No, hermaphrodite.
Yes. It's a functional hermaphrodite, which doesn't really exist in real life. But if you found one, you'd be like,
oh, this is mine.
Oh, this is mine.
You'd be like, oh, it's your dream. So your dream woman is a hermaphrodite, is what I'm hearing.
No, it's a fetish, retard. Right. Talk about your fetishes, you pussy ass bitch. What are yours? No, what do you like to get off to? A coward?
Talk
about it right now.
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
I was just saying.
Kobe's mad at the fact that I know when to stop talking and he doesn't.
Oh yeah. What I missed? Do you guys anything fun?
All you miss is retards being stupid. They don't know the difference between men and women. Imagine.
Oh, someone said this is the best Chudcast, unironically.
It's supposed to be right wing, and they don't know the difference between a man and a woman. It's kind of embarrassing. Anyway, moving
the difference
on.
between a man and a woman is Thomas likes men, and I like women.
I mean, a chat thinks the world was created 5,000 years ago, so that's also a factor. But
the difference is the fact that whatever Kobe fucks is a man.
Yeah, it's the opposite of like the normal meme. Kobe's like, if it makes me hard, it's a man.
Anyway, Ricardo, thanks $5. When you also had a layover in Dallas on your way back home, did you forget you were in the USA and put your turd papers in the bin out of habit?
No, I had to go through Miami once I got back.
I'm glad you just
They didn't wanna
dodged the implication of that super chat. But
No, I
sure.
no, I didn't do that. But also, they didn't want to let me leave Chile, which was fucked. Just gonna check out whatever fucking stream that was where I explained that story. I would tell it right now, but apparently I'm terrible at telling stories. So
You are.
Thanks.
It's where you belong. That's the real answer.
the trash with all the poop paper.
Yes.
Anyway, Delcatty Schizo, thanks $2. Debin destroyed
That's
Kiwi
me.
Troons.
Yep.
Yeah, good job. Anyway, Irish Major Tom, thanks to Canadian. Holy shit, Debin is based as heck. LMAO, go off, King.
That's true.
The Deviant Crustacean, thanks $2. What do you think of Kanye's new song?
It's good.
Yep, I enjoyed it. I laughed. Ricardo Cumsocks, thanks $5. Thomas, when you and Devin were living together and space was limited, did Devin ever try to hide his despicable fursona costume under the bunk bed?
Yeah, Thomas doesn't even. Thomas, do you know those memes?
I don't know about you being a furry. I'm not gonna lie.
That's the meme.
Yeah, that's all the meme
But where does
is.
that come from?
Devin just likes video games that have furry characters. That's it.
Yeah, it's just indie games. Happen to have furry
fucking Devin.
characters
When
sometimes.
does that Chinese game get released?
Which one?
It already did. It did while
Oh.
you were in Chile. It's
Is it good?
unfortunately was dead on arrival.
The
Oh,
Battlefield. Yeah, the Battlefield game. Yeah.
Yeah, I know it sucks. It really does suck. Made me genuinely sad.
Hold on. The fucking YouTube. YouTube is like, are you sure you're still listening to this playlist? Are you sure? Anyway, so Reigning Terror, thanks to the $10. I missed a lot of the Chudcast since I thought Synthetic Goy would start it tomorrow. I told you guys last multiple streams that it would be Monday, but whatever. I watched Synth Goy for the interesting takes he blurts out when he's drooling on himself. I never drool on myself, okay? Fuck you. Ricardo Cumsocks, thanks $2. Thomas is 100% right. 5 is average, super true. Nope. And another 5.
We've gotten to this point.
Thomas, how would you rate the overall quality of Chilean wine with 5 being average?
I'll say this, and I'll keep it short. I think it's wasted potential. It can be so much more if they weren't fucking lazy.
Okay, but what was it? Was it good? Was it
Yeah,
bad?
was it?
It was all right. It's not the best one I ever had. I think the best one I've ever had is still Italian.
Give it a number out of
I'll-
10. Give it a number.
With 7 being average, like the fucking smart people that we are, is probably
Well, okay, hold on. To clarify, 7
you're
is
supposed
not
to treat
necessarily average for
Yes.
wine. We're saying for video games, it's probably between 6 and 7, as I've said a bunch
Yeah,
of
you
times.
treat it like a grading scale. So if
Oh,
you're
then yeah.
grading the wine,
Yes, what
like
would you
as if
grade
you
the
grade
wine?
a paper, what would you give it?
B-. There was nothing that was outright bad.
Why can't you just use a fucking number? I know what you mean,
Yeah,
but it still
you
makes
fucking,
me mad.
why, really?
8.1. There was nothing
That's
that was
a really
outright
good
bad.
score, though. 81 is great.
That's not bad. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't any bad wine is the thing. The issue is there's nothing that was really exceptional. I never had a wine that like blew me off my fucking socks. Like, fuck, dude, that's amazing. I had something like, oh, that's not bad. Hey, that's pretty good. That's not bad. That's pretty good. I never had anything that was like, dude, I gotta fucking come back here. I've gotta have this.
Okay.
That's how I am. A lot of Italian wine, like my favorites are Italian, and I'm like, dude, I got it. Like, I will fucking chill, or not chill, but I'll spread some dough for some really
Well,
good Italian
Thomas,
wine.
you just reminded me because although I do agree with you, Italian is definitely the best wine I ever had. Like, not even close. But Kobe, what was the Italian guy saying that we were talking about? And he's like, in Italy we do this, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Drinking coffee black. That's what someone was.
Yeah, no,
was
dude,
bitching about.
Yeah, when I went to Italy, no one drank coffee black.
Yeah,
I was there for a month, living with Italians, and met a shit ton of my family, a ton of different people. Nobody drank the coffee black. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Well, he probably lives in some shithole village he's never left his whole life, where he fucks his cousins, and then it's just like, yes, all Italians are like this. It's like, I bet there's a bunch of people like that in various countries. But
I think he just doesn't know what black means, because it doesn't mean they just don't use black means no sugar, no creamer.
Yeah. Anyway, hold on, I think. Oh, no. Okay, we're good. Rhett, thanks to the 3 Australian. If most games are 7 out of 10, the average is 7, it's average. Exactly. It's really not that complicated. But I honestly, I think that number is lowered. It's more like 6 is average. But still, yes. You got the point. Thank you. Kane Walker, thanks to $10. What is there not to get? On the scale from 1 to 10, 5 is literally in the middle. It is a point system? Why are you conflating with percentages? Yeah, retard. The average point is not 5. That's what we've been explaining. I know. The average game's points is not 5. You literally, by no metric that you can find, is 5 out of 10 the average point score. That you literally, doesn't matter who reviews it. Nobody. You will not find a single YouTuber, a single journalist, a single human, which some of you are not, that gives the average game 5. That's what we're talking about, dumb motherfuckers.
You know what's funny? I actually just watched a video where a dude reviewed 100 anime, and he said 5 was average or whatever.
Yeah.
And he didn't give a single anime less than a 7.
Yeah, that's a certified retard from chat.
5 is an average.
Yep,
it's
a certified retard from chat.
No, I mean, we already figured it out that they don't know what the word average means.
Yes.
They literally, when someone in chat was just like, average means 5, it's like, yeah, that's what they think. They legitimately just think the word average means 5.
Yeah. It's the dumbest fucking discussion ever, because it's like, it literally is an IQ test. If you fail the average, you don't get to vote in my world. If you think 5 out of 10 is average, no, you're already disqualified. You're below 90 IQ. It's over.
It does make me sad. All of my friends have failed the test. Thomas failed. Nick failed.
Yep. Idiocracy, man. Idiocracy. Anyway, moving on. Dr. Ogre, thanks to the $2. I assigned the latest Ubisoft game as the new 5. Yeah, I mean, now they're pretty much down to a 5. But there was a time where they were decent games. They're just not anymore. Entropy, thanks $5. 5 is average. Yep, and nice NPC response. Ricardo Cumsox, thanks $5. 4 is 1 point below average, so I don't know. You do the math. I mean,
that made me laugh.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of funny.
How long did we talk about this average thing? Because this is
a long time.
Out.
Well,
we really?
It's going back. Yeah, because people, they donate while we're talking about it. So now it's coming back.
No, that's the wrong place. Hold on. Let's see.
Now that I think about it, 6 is average. It's like, it's funny because I actually agree with you.
Yeah, Reggie, thanks to the $2. Let Goat Thomas talk more. You bums are on every week, but Thomas is talking about nothing. You're just saying that because of the meme.
I'm spreading the word of God. I have really good takes. Everything I say is fucking hilarious. I make everybody laugh nonstop. You're just jealous.
Yeah, they're gonna quote everything you say. Yeah.
This is just how I interact with Thomas. Whether we're on stream or off stream, this is how I talk to Thomas.
No,
the word choice is different. The word choice.
Yeah.
But
Entropy, thanks to the $5. Devin, using your emote. On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad was the pain?
I don't know, like 7, probably.
So average.
Yeah.
No,
exactly.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, the average.
Yeah. Mickey Mouse's retarded brother, thanks for $5. Wowie zowie, if an employee got kicked out of 109 different employment locations, is it the employee or the employer's fault? That's an anti-Semitic question.
Clearly the employers were racist.
Yeah, stop being anti-Semitic. Anyway, Crusty Bussy, thanks to the $2. On a scale of 1 to 10, rate your IQs. Mine's 11, obviously.
Yeah, 25.
Yeah, Devin's is 25. I'm sorry, we can't. It can't be all
Thomas is
smart and sus.
0.4.
Yeah.
No, actually, it's funny you say this. Devin and I were in a class. And we had to take an IQ test, and Devin just Googled all the answers. He's like, "I have a 200 IQ." And everyone's like, "Oh my god, he's a smart fucking person."
Dude, this how you know everyone around you is dumb. I'm just like, wait a second. This has like no security at all. You can literally just look up all the answers, and so I did, and I had a perfect score. And people are like, "Whoa, you got a perfect score? That's crazy!" And I'm like, "You guys are so fucking dumb, dude. This hurts."
Even the teacher was like, "Wow, Devin, I knew you were smart, but I didn't know you were that smart. Oh my god!" And I'm just like, "Devin, you fucking looked it up, didn't you?" He's like, "Yeah."
I'm like, duh, why wouldn't you?
Anyway, just some guy, thanks $2 on an average of 1 to 10. How good is the stream? This is like a 3. This is terrible.
Hey, fuck you, dude. I make everything at least a 9.7 out of 10.
That's how brown you are. It's a 9.7 out of 10.
The chat's with you right now. Don't worry. Ricardo Socks, thanks to the $10. When Thomas told the story about adjusting his belt and Devin turning around and screaming he hated him, did he oddly fixate so much on the belt because he thought about smacking the white man with it?
That actually wasn't even the story. Because Thomas can't tell a story. The actual story is, we both bought protein bars. And Thomas...
No. This is two different... No, because the protein bar thing happened at night.
What?
The protein bar thing happened at night.
No. Wait, maybe it was during the day. And you were just leaving, and I was fucking with you for being fat and weird. I don't know.
Because I was putting on because I was fucking adjusting my belt. Because I was like,
dude, you were leaving because I remember the door was open and everyone could hear. And like which is, I mean, those are the real stories, is that me and you screaming the N-word in our apartment, and like they'd be having a party upstairs and everyone would go silent as me and Thomas start screaming at each other that we hate each other and stuff.
No, it wasn't the N-word. It was the fact that we were playing Smash and I was like, "Why the fuck are you fucking Daryl, you little bitch?" And you're like, "Fuck,
dude, we did it constantly. It wasn't just Smash. It was always just us insulting each other. And then everyone upstairs would go silent because they could all hear us. The people below us hated us. They'd give us like the fucking evil eye. And it's because we scream the N-word all the time and they could hear us.
Didn't I scream you limp dick faggot? And then like we just that stopped the entire party. Go, sorry.
Yeah, wait, don't say any more of that word. Okay, hold on. I just want to address, so chat is throwing out the ratings for this stream and people are like 9.7 out of 10, so it's average. But this is supposed to be the worst podcast on the internet. If anything, 3 out of 10 is average, so I said it's an average episode. That's the average for CHUDCAST is 3.
No, the average CHUDCAST is an 11 out of 10. You're just a hater.
So whatever. Moving on from the average discussion that is still baffling dumb people. Minute World, thanks to the $5. Thomas, it's not nice to interrupt your brother during the news segments. CHUDCAST means so much to him and it hurts his feelings. Thomas is not my brother.
That's very true. That's a special fucking interest.
Thomas is very dark.
Guys.
He's very dark.
Yeah, Thomas is our long lost brother. We found him in a dumpster. Adopted.
Silver Tongue, thanks to the $2. This was averagely good. 5 out of 10 Thomas cast. M. Garcia, thanks to $2. How'd you mess up downloading a ROM, Thomas? Have we already talked about this?
To emulate. No, it's that he couldn't download.
Oh, God.
Yeah, no, it was the ROM. The ROM was an EXE that he opened.
Yeah, I got a virus.
Thomas always messages me after he fucks up. Where he's just like, he doesn't message me that he fucked up because he know I'd make fun of him. So he just says, how do I play Emerald on my computer? And I'm like, I tell him how, and he's like, oh, well, I think I got a virus then. And I'm like, what the fuck did you do? And he's like, what? I just downloaded it from the site. And I'm like, okay, but how could a ROM even give you a virus? He's like, what do you mean? It's an EXE. And I'm like, God damn it, Thomas.
Yeah, that took a solid 2 weeks to get rid of, but I finally got rid of it because I got fucking Dr. Jin's fucking computer cleaner running my, destroying my fucking disk drive. Yeah. But I got taken care of, and I remember being so mad at work about it.
Good times.
McLovin, thanks to the $2. So rate this episode of CHUDCAST 5 out of 10 average. Kane Walker, thanks $5. Go ahead and explain again why 7 out of 10 is an average game. This really isn't that complicated. It's really not that complicated. It's a grading scale.
Yeah, I agree.
Just move on.
If you can't figure it by now, you're too dumb. Like, there's nothing to do about it.
If the average graded game is 7, like you when you grade a game out of 10, if the average game is a 7, then the average is 7. Like, it's so simple. I don't even... Whatever.
You literally... Yeah. We've explained it enough. Go ahead.
OFN, thanks to the 5 Canadian. And it's a sad controller. Like, it's one of the super emotes. The controller is sad for some reason. Ronnie Granados, thanks to the $2. Hey, Synth, will you be playing Ninja Gaiden 2 and 3 before 4? If I have time, we might do that, yeah. Long Sips, thanks to the $5. In a world fractured by mass immigration, 3 Frenchmen set out on an epic quest to ruin a white woman's art career. What is that a reference to?
No clue.
I'm not sure. Sheep Herder 911, thanks to the $5. Thomas, no Goblino speak on the cast. Save that shit for the strawberry fields.
It's when I was speaking Spanish. It's for the grape fields, not for the fucking strawberry fields, you asshole.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Okay.
wine, so it's grapes.
Can you make strawberry wine?
I can make wine out of everything. You just need sugar. You need some sort of substrate for the
Expedition
yeast.
33, but...
In India, did they make?
Oh,
the wine
that's
out of-
spoilers. Hold on. That's a spoiler thing that never mind. And I'm not going to get into it. It was an Expedition 33 spoiler framed in a
What
weird
the
way.
fuck is Expedition 33?
It's a video game.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You're a great guest for the video game podcast.
Hey, I was asked to be on here.
That's true.
It's true. And you're welcome back anytime.
Thank you.
Yep.
By the way, Boo Womp Doo, it's called mead. I know. I got cut off before I said anything. No, it's called mead. I'm not an idiot. I'm not dumb like Kobe. Continue.
I didn't say anything.
I know. I'm just saying you're stupid.
Yeah, I know. The Commodity Man, thanks to the €5. An Argentinian soccer player burned I don't even know how to say that, Mbappe voodoo doll after the World Cup. FIFA was livid. Also, Macron was...
I'm gonna stop you again. I can't help it.
What?
Look, some got pussy journos won't give anything less than a 7, so obviously the average is 7. Logically, 5 is average. How does
No,
that
it
make any-
isn't, retard.
Yes, why
It's the
logically would
average
5
score on a test. 5
Yes,
out
what do you
of
think
10.
the score is?
The
Score.
average score on a test in school is at 5. Yes, no. Answer,
Yeah,
bitch.
that means you're getting half of
Answer.
wrong. That means you think the average
You
game
won't,
is
because
doing
you know
half
it
of all
proves you
things
wrong, retard. It knows it proves you wrong immediately. Like, holy fuck.
All right, sorry. Wait, actually, there's other thing I forgot to bring up. Okay, fuck this podcast. It's gay. Thomas, you used to smoke. You know, you had the big thing about you smoking bad, but you used to smoke.
Yeah,
Did I help?
I know.
Did I help you stop
I
smoking?
love how people are lying. saying
It was
yes.
the
I mean, it's
fact
literally
that like, it
factually
was a mixture of
incorrect.
that and the fact that like the owner was like,
You guys
hey,
are dumber
like,
than
I don't think you
Redditors.
understand
That is
completely what
sad.
it is. So you did help me because you just called me the bad word constantly. I was like, yeah, I probably should stop.
That's good.
I had a girlfriend that got me into smoking.
Why do you think
and then
the
I stopped
average
smoking.
game deserves a passing score? What are you talking about? We don't care about deserves. That's not what we
Yeah,
said.
it's just what is.
It is.
It's
There's
not
no
about
deserve
passing.
or not.
Okay,
We're
why
talking
do you
about
think you get a
objective
5
grading.
on a test. If you take a test and you get a 50, why do you think you got it?
The fact that
Do
you
you think
even
it's
said
random?
deserves tells me you're retarded. I mean, what do you mean? That has nothing to do with the conversation. Who cares what deserves anything? That's so, like, that's how a woman speaks, bitch. You're a woman!
I just don't get it. Like, where do you think the score comes from? Like, if you get a grade on a test, are you just like, guess it was random? You know? Like, where do you think it comes from?
Have I explained per capita to chat yet? I don't think they're ready for that conversation.
No,
They can't
no,
even remember if they ate breakfast or how they would feel if they didn't. So we can't talk about per capita.
I just want to know, like, if I gave you a list of numbers, how would you find the average? I want to know how you would
No,
find
they
it.
would just
If
get
I-
the middle one. What do you mean?
Yeah,
The one that's in between
genuinely-
them. What do you
yeah.
mean?
It's so fucking dumb, dude.
No one knows what a mean average is. They literally don't. This is something they teach you in fucking grade school. Like 4th, 5th grade or something, what a mean average is.
No, you do figure that out, though, really fast in school, that, like, 90% of the kids in math literally just goes straight over their head. It's over.
Yeah,
Like,
and
when
chat,
I tutored in
unfortunately, my
college,
chat
I'm
is
like,
those people.
I can't help. You know? Like, when I tutored calculus, it was literally just one of those things where I'm like, I don't understand how you don't get it, so I don't know how to help. You know,
Yeah.
like, I can explain to you the answer, but I don't get how you're not getting it.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
mean, what Brian C just said is 100% correct. Chat. I don't know if you can see that. I'm not gonna read it out loud, but basically, yes. The principle is it's a grading scale. A 50 is a failing score. I mean, that you failed. Your game sucks.
Yes. Do you think the average game is a failure? I mean, some people might have that opinion, but I don't think that's why you're saying it. You know?
Yes. Anyway.
That is all.
Tiba YR, thanks to the 2 books. I don't want to die is a key Spanish phrase. Okay.
Yes, that's what Thomas said, where he said he only knows key phrases in Spanish, and he was saying, I don't want to die.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no quiero morir, no quiero morir.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It's a key Spanish phrase.
When you're fucking in South America, yeah, put your ass.
Tiba sends another 2 bucks. Zesty Jesus for the TF2 Chudcast.
Dude, I've been trying to shill it, but Kobe refuses to play TF2, so it'd be weird to have him on. And then
I don't play TF2.
I want to play TF2 on fucking stream, but Kobe loses his goddamn mind. He just goes, "It's not that good." I'm like, "Why isn't it that good?"
I just don't want to play it. Yeah, that's what happened. Shut up. You are a woman too. Imagine you shit in your head.
The real answer is Kobe still holds a grudge from when we're kids, and he doesn't want to play with me anything that I'm better than him at. He just will refuse. He won't do it.
Same here.
Well, according to chat, that'd be every game.
Got him.
Yeah, you're better than me at every game, so I don't want to play. Anyway, moving on. Delcatty Schizo, thanks $5. You can't be all Mexican. It's like being all mongrel, the judge. True.
I don't get it.
True. It just means all Mexicans are mixed race. So, but it was
That's fair.
Answering an earlier question.
I mean, technically, if we're gonna go to my family tree, there's French because of the fucking Mexican Revolution. But continue.
Mick Armadillo, thanks $2. Thomas/Devin, thoughts on Synth's Riz, Johnny Bravo.
Dude, I had to tell him to stop telling me.
Yeah, he cringed so hard. I told Chad though. I already told Chad that you cringed.
I don't know
so
anything about this, so no comment.
Yep.
Oh, you would cringe too. Don't worry. Fake Self Fake Fan Schizoid, thanks $5. Synth is channeling his incel rage to explode Thomas's head. Yes, I'm gonna explode your head.
He doesn't understand. I think the biggest issue is the distance between Kobe and I. Kobe likes boys and I don't. That's the biggest difference.
No, why are you fucking saying that? Anyway,
because it's true.
No, it isn't. Shut the fuck up. Are you drinking? Have you been drinking? Yes, no.
I haven't a glass of Pinot Grigio as we speak.
Stop drinking until Chudcast is
You
over.
tell me what to do.
Thomas, do you drink peanut butter?
I'm muting you.
I don't drink peanut butter. Actually, no. I like crunchy peanut butter. Did I get muted? Did you actually mute me?
No.
Okay.
I'm thinking about it. Ricardo, thanks $2. Why are you guys so mean to Thomas? Dude, really?
Why are you so
really?
nice
Are you
to
asking?
Thomas?
Are you seriously asking that?
Look, Thomas, be honest. Am I the person who's the nicest to you?
In the group of 3 or in general?
Just in general, in all of life, in all of
No, because my mom and dad are really nice.
Well, other than your parents, obviously.
Oh, then my brother and sister. I love them.
Other than your direct family.
Oh. Your top 3.
You know what? Fuck you, Thomas. I hope you get sent to Mexico, where you belong.
Anyway, McSavvy, thanks to the $2. Let based Mexican man cook, Unk.
Yeah, that's what I was going on. That fucking, let me cook, bro. I be spitting. That's what I was saying. That.
Yep, you were spitting.
Yep.
I was. I am currently.
Delcatty Schizo, thanks $2. Italians were the most common migrants to Argentina. Yeah, the based ones.
Is it true though?
I don't know.
The ones that steal, yeah.
Fake self fake.
I believe it.
Fake self fake Van Schizoid, thanks $5. This will be the last good Chudcast episode. All the rest will be about being longhoused, the cunny chuddy life, and incel bashing.
What the fuck is Longhouse? What the fuck is any of that stuff?
so
that
What does
they
that
said?
mean?
I should know, but I actually don't. I know people have been saying it lately. Let me see if I can figure this out. Term used by Bronze Age perverts to describe society that is gynocent. Oh, it's someone bitching about I was nice to a woman again. That's it. Just another faggot. I'm sorry. I'm never gonna be your boyfriend.
You can't say that word.
Alright,
I get
sorry.
That's the most common word that I use, and I got fucking screamed for
I'm
it.
sorry I have to reject.
You're able to say it because you're gay. We get it.
I'm sorry I have to. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm sorry that I have to reject so many members of chat at once, but I will not be your boyfriend. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because he's my boyfriend. Start writing that fan fiction right now.
Sir John, thanks to the $2. Thomas and Devin, can you guys say your best? Whoa, mama.
Whoa, mama.
No, say it like Johnny Bravo. Don't pussy out.
How did he say it?
Whoa, mama.
Whoa,
oh,
mama.
Yeah. Whoa, mama.
There you go.
Oh, I need to look at it. Give me a second. Kyle, you got fucking cool, man. There we go.
Good job, Thomas.
Yeah, you
Proud of
failed.
you.
Pisceos, thanks to $2. Just want to show support. Good show today, guys. Wrong. This is a terrible show.
I appreciate that. Thank you. It's the nicest part of my day.
I feel like you only hate the show because you're gay.
No, you hate this. You hate the show because Devin and I are having fun, and like I said before, you hate the
Yeah,
idea.
stop having fun. No fun allowed. No fun.
We are gonna watch these dog shit video games that I have on screen, and we're gonna enjoy it.
Well, you don't even have to look at the screen. We're in the super chat part. McLovin, thanks to $2. Now that I think about it, 6 is average. With video games, yeah. Fake Cell, Fake Fan, Schizoid, thanks for $5. No more Ultra Gooner, Coomer, Doomer Hour for Balding, Sub 5, Subhuman, Oofy Doofy, Beta Bucks Deluxe, Dishwasher, Excess Male, Incel Chuds with flawed swarthy genetics.
What?
I love that. I need to copy paste that. That's so good. I want to say that off the cuff. I want to memorize it. Graph Panzer, thanks to the 10 months of membership. Hello, Mexican man.
Hello.
Brian C, thanks $2. If you ask women, an 8 is average. Exactly. Look at the OK Cupid shit. Even women know 5 is an average. Women are smarter than chat.
It's true.
That's kind of sad.
That's brutal.
Yeah, that's fucking brutal. Anyway, the Buddha, thanks $5. The capability for creative and hypothetical thought is a sign of higher IQ. Your chat cannot for the life of them partake in thought exercises. Yeah, they can't imagine an apple in their head as
fucking Kobe. You can't either. You lose your shit whenever Devin and I start talking.
No,
about
don't do this again. We've already talked about this.
He's got a point.
I just get annoyed at the bad hypotheticals. That's it.
No. What would you do if someone broke into your room and shot you in the head?
I'd die. I'd be dead. He shot me.
That's not a good answer.
What else could I do? He already shot me in the head.
Well, you can strangle him as a ghost.
Kobe, what are you doing right now, right? If I knock at your door as we speak, like I'm talking to you, you hear a knock at your door. It's me, right? And I slap you across the face and I go, I hate you. And I turn around and leave. What are you doing?
You're going to slap me in the face and then turn away and leave? Is that what you just said?
Yes. Yeah, I turn around
I'll come back and slap you back.
No, you can't. I've already turned around and left.
I'm just chase after you and then slap you.
You can't do that. I'm faster than you.
No, you're not. No, say something believable.
You can't do that because I'm already in a car driving away and you can't drive.
Yeah.
All right, fine. I awaken my flying powers. I fly and catch up to your car, rip the roof off, and then throw you out.
See, you can't fucking comprehend the idea of a hypothetical situation.
Anyway, we're moving on now. Okay.
Kobe, did you have breakfast?
That's not even the question. That's not even the question. Oh my god, that's so bad.
Kobe, would you have breakfast? Would you? Oh shit. Tomorrow, how's breakfast sound?
Entropy, thanks to $2. Tell Devin. No.
Oh my god.
If you were hungry, would you think about eating breakfast?
Entropy, thanks to the $2. Tell Devin 200 IQ is average. You know, IQ is a good example because the average IQ is probably below 100 now. That's another good example of how 100 is an average, because 100 is supposed to be average, but the statistical average is not 100. So it's another example.
That's a good point.
Yeah, see? We win again. Okay, moving on. McLovin, thanks to the $2, is 3 out of 5 average. Depends on what we're talking about. That's the whole point. Like,
yes. An average is something that can be measured. That's the point. It's not just guaranteed fight every time. You dumb motherfuckers.
Entropy, thanks to the $2. Thomas Brownstein. Oh, I guess Doom the Dark Ages is done. That's good. Done downloading. Are you Brown? You're Brownstein, Thomas?
I think that's my greatest accomplishment of this entire thing is when I said Kobe
Brown.
Goldstein. That's being Brown. No, when I made the joke of Kobe Goldstein, because that only stuck. That was during our Resident Evil 4 stream. Is that right?
Are you sure you're the one who came up with it?
Yeah, I did because we were playing Resident Evil, and you were like, "Oh, we gotta get the money." It's like, "Yeah, fucking Kobe Goldstein over here."
Thomas, your
I don't
greatest
remember.
invention was washing your own ass.
We can't talk about that, can we? We can't. So I'm not gonna say anything.
No. Okay, next super chat.
Okay, fake sell, fake fan, schizoid. Thanks $5. Thomas.
No, well, the problem is now people are gonna think it's related to me when it's not. Anyway, next super chat.
Thomas, you're late. Debin, tomorrow I can be on time, but you'll be stupid forever. Average Thomas Debin interaction. Well, Thomas is the late one usually.
Wait, repeat it. Repeat
Well,
it.
Thomas
I'm sorry.
says you're late. Debin says tomorrow I can be on time, but you'll be stupid forever.
That is how we interact. That's true.
Yeah, that is exactly. I'll never forget. I was talking to Devin yesterday, right? I was like, "Hey, what's up, man?" And he's like, "I fucking hate you. Kill yourself." I'm like, "Yeah, that's a good point." Then we stopped
That's
talking.
true. That was a good conversation. I like that.
That's why top 5 conversation we ever had.
Yep.
Ricardo Comstock saying $2. 5 period. Silver tongue.
Fuck off.
Yeah, I know. Even Thomas is on our side now. Anyway, Silver Tongue, thanks to the $2. 5 equals below, 6 to 7 equals average, 8 to 9 equals good, 10 equals masterpiece. Yeah, kinda, yeah. I mean, if
The problem is, in video games, yes. But the
Yeah,
problem is,
we're talking
it
about
sounds
video
like you're
games.
agreeing with us, but you might not be. Because, like I said, it depends on what you're talking about. You know?
yeah, it depends on the subject matter. I mean, like I said, the average CHUDCAST episode's a 3 out of 10. That's what the average is here.
Also, you're
I
lying.
think 3 out of 10 is that in relation to other podcasts or the other showcasts?
To all
No,
other
just all
podcasts.
podcasts.
Yes,
Just
all
podcasts in
podcasts. This is a 3 out of 10 podcast. Anyway, Ricardo Cumsocks, thanks to the $10. But there are usually, for example, 500 kids and 250 of them white kids get a 10. That's not true. And the rest black get a 0. Then 5 is average. Yeah, you just made up something in your head that didn't happen.
Yeah, yes, in
So
that
5 is
scenario,
always
5 would
average.
be
Thoughts?
average. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, yes, by retard makeup lies logic, which is I know you're not white, by the way. Then yes, 5 is average.
You couldn't let it be. You couldn't let it
Well,
be.
Ricardo's not white. His name is Ricardo. Anyway, Eben Edge Lady, thanks to the $5. Calling someone a woman when you get off to the thought of being destroyed by a thick girl penis rich. Well, I never said being a woman is good or bad. Well, I usually imply it's bad, but let's ignore
Someone
that.
put it up in chat. Right? Why do you keep in this doll's house? What the fuck it's called? Why do you keep looking up the skirt of this child?
Why?
Ooh,
First of all,
God.
it's not a child; it's a robot. Fuck you. Second, I don't. She's 18. They're all 18. Moving on. OFN thanks to the 2 Canadian. Great episode. Izzy thanks to $5. Favorite
Thank
chips to eat and thoughts on the Godfather trilogy. And have you rejected your birthright trip yet, or are you saving it for a rainy day? And he's saying Israel is my
Yeah.
birthright. Yeah.
What is your favorite chip?
I'm in Israel right now.
I'm trying not to eat chips anymore. I'm trying to lose weight, remember? But I like crunchy Cheetos. I'm a big fan of crunchy Cheetos.
I can't stand those. I love the pups, but if we're being talking favorite chip, Miss Vicky's jalapeno chip. Love it.
Yeah. For me right now, it's Triscuits, but back in the day, Hot Cheetos.
Oh, dude, fucking Devin and I would fuck up some hot Cheetos and Gushers.
Yep.
Like Nick, thanks $2. People think average means standard.
Yeah. No, I think
Yeah.
Ricardo got it. Average means 5.
True.
That's what they think.
True. That is what they. Ricardo is a good example of the average IQ, I think.
No, dude, I think he's fucking.
I
with us.
definitely wouldn't trust him to be my engineer. That's all I'll say. If he's my engineer, I'd be like, the building's gonna be pretty average, as it's gonna fucking collapse. Shadow 1910, thanks for $5. Would love to see you 3 play a D&D session. There's no way we could. There'd be too many
We
slurs.
did though. Remember
Yeah,
we
I
did
know.
once.
Yeah.
And you guys got mad. Listen, the last time we played
I had
D&D,
fun.
Kobe and Devin got so fucking mad at me.
Well, no.
Specifically
Well,
Kobe.
the problem is Kobe takes an hour to start. He's not
That
good
is
at
true.
starting things. But once we got going, it was fun.
Yeah, if we reach fucking 100 or we reach 200,000 subs, that's when we'll do a D&D game. That'll be like,
No.
what, 7 years from now.
No promises. Anyway, I didn't finish the rest of the super chat. It's like the beginning of a joke. An incel, a neat, and a Mexican started playing D&D. Delcatty
Which one are you,
Schizo,
Kobe?
thanks to
Which
the
one are you,
$5.
Kobe?
I'm
Well,
the
I'm the neat.
Mexican.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm the Mexican. Anyway, Delcatty Schizo, thanks $5. How would you feel if you didn't have breakfast this morning, Thomas? But I had 4 breakfasts this morning.
It's true.
Yeah.
No, the worst part is Thomas wouldn't even answer like he would just be like, "Why are you asking me that? Why, you know?"
Yeah. No,
Thomas
hey, wait,
answers
that
in a
is
way
what
you
he
wouldn't
did. Remember, I
expect.
already told you, Devin.
Yeah.
I brought it up to him when we were playing Far Cry 5, and he's like, "What are you asking?"
There's video. There's
What
video
are you
evidence
talking
that it's
about?
on the internet.
Thomas
This is,
so well, dude.
Yeah, I mean, chat remembers. If you were here for the Far Cry 5 stream, I asked him it, and he didn't get it.
Yeah, dude.
you
Thomas
told it
thinks you're trying
incorrectly.
to trick him. That's what he thinks. He thinks you're fucking with him. You know.
Yeah. Anyway, Daneska, thanks to €2. Has Thomas been deported yet? No, he's back.
Unfortunately.
Sean Septum, thanks $5. You know, Quasimodo predicted all this. True. Silver Tongue, thanks $2. Will Thomas get a cut of Debin's CHUDCAST paycheck? Yes.
I'm still waiting for it. I'm still waiting for the first
I'm gonna pay
paycheck.
them double this time. Ricardo Cumsocks.
0 times 2 is still 0.
Yes. Ricardo Cumsocks, thanks $5. My name is not actually Ricardo, you fool. It's Juan. Okay, that's true. That's
Got him.
Even
got him.
whiter.
Got him. Can't
Even
recover
whiter.
anymore. Delete your channel tomorrow.
Sean Septum, thanks $5. And so I thought, okay, you got the Hunchback of Notre Dame. You also got the quarterback and halfback of Notre Dame. All right. Black Metal Gamer, thanks $2. You ever take a massive dump and made it feel gay? No, I don't think it ever felt gay.
You can't. Kobe can't make it feel gay because he is gay.
Yes.
Okay, well, that was all the super chats. Thank God. Is there anything else you'd like to share, Thomas, before we end this terrible episode?
Yeah, I want everyone to listen to me when I say this. Kobe and Devin are legitimately good friends of mine, and we have a lot of fun. Like, I know it's like really funny to say, oh, they're making fun of me, oh, they hate me, but no, we're actually good friends and we hang out a lot.
Thomas, if ICE called me to vouch for you, I would tell them I've never met you except that you were part of MS-13 and tried to steal from me.
And that's why I love you. Also, never forget the fact that Kobe has confirmed himself as gay. So never forget that.
Yeah, thanks, Thomas. Anyway, okay, that's about it for this episode. Oh, Ricardo's, thanks to the $2 in the pair. That's about it for this episode of CHUDCAST. We'll have a normal episode next week. And we'll actually talk about like the 1991 games and all that stuff. No guests, probably. All right, I'll see you guys.
Yep.
Love you
Bye,
guys.